Hey, we like to welcome everybody back for another week. This is episode 22, if I'm not mistaken. Only Pod can judge me. I'm your host, the big fella D.King.
Yeah.
I got my main man to the left.
R to the K, a.k.a. Illogic, a.k.a. Illogic 100. Holla at me.
And my family to the right.
Come on, you know who it is. It's your barber, the boy Wayne D. Wayne D253. Come holla at me.
Man, we got a special guest in the building today.
Yes, sir.
The young Cuddy, the young entrepreneur Negro, the young entrepreneur, Phil Maxey, a.k.a. Styles Cars. Can we give him some love in here today?
What's up, man? Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for having me, man. Thank you for having me,
coming
dog.
through.
Come on, before we get started, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it do, what it does, man. It's your boy. Smash the like button.
Absolutely.
Like, subscribe, share. We appreciate y'all. The feedback y'all been giving us, the love y'all been showing us. We 100% appreciate it. Any questions or any answers y'all put on there, we respond to them immediately. We love the support. Man, share with your friends. Man, it's just a blessing to be here.
That's what's up.
Hey, fellas, man, it's another opportunity, man. We ended last week on a really good note where we ended the second interview with the six-man extraordinary future Hall of Famer Jamal Crawford, and then we bring young Styles in here. He's going to just vibe with us today, man. It ain't really
to be here, man.
We might do a little bit of interviewing, but he's going to vibe with us with the topics, man.
Yes, sir.
In here just as another voice, and you know, only
Don't
pocket
be
judges.
shy, man. Don't
Right.
be shy.
Right. Only pocket judges anyway.
Don't hold back.
Yeah,
man.
don't hold back.
Appreciate you, man.
It's all
Appreciate you.
opinionated, man. Look,
Absolutely, man.
It is what it is.
For
Come on,
sure.
young King.
But we're
Good
going to start
space.
off in arcade,
Good
man. How
space.
was your weekend, brother?
My weekend was cool, man. The cool part about it, I just stuck around the house, man. Just did some work around the house, man. I busted out my brand new power washer. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I got
Yeah.
one.
I hit that driveway. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Throw that moss up off the driveway because you know it get mossy out here.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
For sure.
So I knocked that out and did some I waxed the car. You know what I'm saying? And then also I did the yard work. So yeah, it was a full.
But let me
What
ask
kind
you
of-
this:
what kind of
which
wax
car
you
did you
use?
wax?
What kind of grills?
Okay, the grills,
grills,
yep,
poly.
yep.
You know what
But
I'm
which
saying?
car did you wax?
No.
No, I don't know. No, I don't know. The
Benz.
Okay, the Benz.
It's black.
Okay, I thought the SUV would get a little bit of love, but I guess Javonica,
man.
you get no
You gonna
wax.
put me on blast like that? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. It's getting washed soon.
Okay, for
But
sure.
it's raining. You
For
know
sure,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
It's turned up.
It'll get his turn. I didn't know if you did multiple because you got like 19 cars, so it's just like, man, you know.
I got a few of them.
You got a few?
Yeah.
But you keep them clean. What
I
about,
keep them
what
clean,
about you,
though.
Wayne D?
Come on, man. I just big chill. Just big chill. That's all I've been big doing. Big chilling.
Big doing, big chilling.
Big chilling, man.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Phil, what about you this weekend, Phil?
Big barber. Yeah, I was gonna say, man, I kind of just been cooling, man. I just getting my my house back together, man. I've been out my house 3 months, bro. So it's been a journey, man. Just getting to be able to move stuff back into the crib, as far as furniture and whatnot. They low key kind of still in their spot painting and whatnot. They wanted me to wait like another couple of days, but I was like, dog, when you say I can move something in, I'm moving it all. So I just been kind of moving stuff back in, bro. And
This is a new spot or is this?
no, same spot, bro. But I'm just getting a remodel, bro. It's a house that was built in
Renovations?
yeah, no, just renovations. But
Okay.
it got built in the 50s though, bro. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, old. Matter of fact, it didn't have no insulation. So insulation, new kitchen, extra bathroom, open concept for the
You
kitchen.
guys doing some remodeling?
Bro, we
huh?
did a lot, bro. So I was out the house 3 months in a trailer. I had to buy a trailer, man, instead of trying to do the Airbnb or try to
that's a struggle right there,
try to
yeah.
rent a house or rent an apartment during the time. So I bought a trailer and stuff, but it was like, bro, first couple weeks, the walls was big, and then you know what I'm saying, as the weeks kept going, they got smaller and smaller.
With kids too,
Oh,
they gonna touch every wall in there.
it was
you know what
tough,
I'm saying?
man. It
It's
was
gonna
tough,
get
but-
small
And
fast.
then some.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But
So
but the
now
journey's
that you
been
can do with
everything.
the trailer, though, now you can Airbnb it.
Facts. And I was about to say, I can Airbnb it. Say I don't want to Airbnb it when I want to. Go do things like go to like this year I missed out on Hoop Fest out in Spokane. But it's like next year when I go to Hoop Fest, hey, no hotel fees or none of that stuff. I got a whole trailer. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Camp like that, all that.
So I'm thinking, I don't know why I was thinking like a manufactured home. You talking about like an RV trailer, so it's like a fifth wheel, so you can take it wherever you. Oh,
Yep,
yeah,
no,
you
wherever
can
I need to take it.
Put it right in the back of your truck, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Yeah.
It's towed.
I don't know why I was thinking manufactured home, like you had
Oh
something
no,
dropped off.
No, I was about to say real RV, so we can take it real trailer. We can take it anywhere we want to go. I wanted the RV, but they wanted bands for it, so I was like, I'll just pull it. It's cool.
Yeah.
How about yourself, big fella?
Man, you know me, man. Just with the kids, making sure everything's good.
My guys.
Making sure the house is clean so wifey wouldn't get mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I actually did the dishes. You know what I'm saying?
Look at it. Look at
trying to
it.
get some brownie points. It didn't work.
I ain't
But
never
it's
seen you
all
do no
good.
dishes, man.
But I actually did it. Got a chance
Never
to watch
seen
the
this cat
fight
do no
with my
dishes,
brothers here, and we'll get on that. We'll get on that subject here. But it was good, man.
Styles said he ain't
Productive,
never
man.
seen you do no dishes,
No, I
man.
haven't.
Styles is a young pup, though. He ain't old enough, man. He's a young pup, man.
I don't know about no dishes,
Man,
dog.
right. I didn't been doing dishes, man. I just now, my mother-in-law chooses like to keep herself busy as being a senior citizen, and she's retired. She likes the kitchen to be her duty. So I'm like, you can have it. You know what I'm saying? But every now and then, you take that step where I go ahead and show the kids that you put a little elbow grease in it with the Don and put the dishes in there. But no, man, it was a good weekend, man. Again, any day above ground is good. You know what I'm saying?
You speaking?
What did you guys do?
Come on, man.
See, but you got to put it in the comments and let us know what's happening with you. We're going to start off, gentlemen, the sports section today. The Damian Lillard trade that we waited for from the whole free agency to all of a sudden he ends up a Milwaukee Buck and nobody knew. Yeah. How do you guys want to talk about it? It don't matter who go first.
Well, I'll start us off. I was actually listening to an interview today. He actually wanted to go to Miami first.
For sure.
But when he wanted to go to Miami first, it had got leaked and put out there. And so they were kind of like going back and forth for Miami, which side had the more prominent power. Whether it was Miami and Portland didn't want to feel like there was got over, so they didn't want because they knew you want to go there, so they didn't want to get got over, and so when that had got leaked out of there, business kind of was like, oh man, it was all over the place. So they said when he wanted to pick the second team was either Miami or it was Miami or I can't remember the other team, but it was Miami and somebody else, or not Milwaukee and somebody else. Right. But when that Milwaukee trade got put on there, Milwaukee was quiet about it. Milwaukee was like, "Look, let's get it done. Let's not talk about it. Let's not put this in the media."
But that hold on, D. So that happened though at the end, the beginning.
It happened at the end.
They were really his agents were saying it's only Miami or nobody, so don't even recruit him.
Right. Right.
And then that kind of backfired.
Because the leverage is all messed up.
Because
I don't know why they did that. That messed the whole leverage thing up.
I was going to say something that they said he wasn't going nowhere else but Miami.
Well, that's what he wanted. Well, he wanted to go there. That's the only place he wanted to go. But once that had got out there, it was like either side wasn't budging. No side was budging. I don't want to give you this player. I don't want to give up too much. Or in return, like I'm not giving you no draft picks. Right. So when it's out there, it's like who got the leverage? It was like, oh man, neither one of y'all got the leverage.
Milwaukee came out of nowhere.
So when Milwaukee's came, I think that Milwaukee's in one day. Milwaukee's came out. Oh, Milwaukee's is the team we want to go to, and then Milwaukee kind of got it done. Like, look, this is what we're going to see.
Away.
This is what it is. What it is. It's not going to get out in the media, and we're like, oh man, my guy with the Milwaukee popped up on your phone like ding ding ding.
It was buzzing.
It was buzzing the day before.
The stuff was going crazy. What's your take on it, man?
Man, I really think it's a beautiful thing, though.
You like it?
I like it.
Please expound.
Now, originally I thought Miami would be the best fit for him, but I could see how him being there, and if they had to dismantle the whole team, then it wouldn't have worked out. It would have just been him and Jimmy in the end. Yeah. Which is I think him and Giannis, I think it gives Giannis a running partner. Somebody to go, you know what I mean? And somebody's going to go hard. Because, Giannis is going to go. Yeah. Everybody else on the team, they're dogs. They're going to grind for him, but Giannis is going to go. But now he got somebody to go with, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They're going to be both going to be going at the bucket. They both, Giannis got to work on that outside shot a little bit. Yeah. But I think it's going to make Giannis a stronger player because he got somebody that's of his caliber at his level on that team.
That's a hundo.
Philip, what's your perspective?
Man, I like it too. I was gonna say I really just think that it's dope when players get a chance to, give they all to their first team that they get drafted to. You know what I'm saying? He was with Portland, I think, for 11 years, he said. So that's crazy, bro. Okay. 11 years when cats don't even stay, you know what I'm saying, 3-4 years. So just to kind of see him, do his Dougie in Portland, you know what I'm saying, give it all to the owners, to the fans, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's nice. And then to see him get traded to a good organization like Milwaukee, it's going to be nice, man. And I honestly thought, that they was kind of, they lost a little bit in the in the trade, but I mean, at the same time, I just seen him pick up Peyton too. Yeah. So they got Peyton. They actually got a low key a deep bench over there now. So it's like, man, I was looking at their roster today. I was like, man, they kind of are a little deep, man. I don't know if they're gonna start Bobby Portis or not, but they got Portis at the big. They got both the Lopez twins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they got
both the Lopez's.
Both the Lopez twins, bro.
One just
and then they got a dog. They got a couple dogs that come off the bench. They got a couple shooters, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know. I think they can make it a little bit of a deeper run
so
this year.
here's my perspective. You get rid of Drew Holiday.
Defensive guard.
That hurts.
And
that's tough.
You add Dame, which is an offensive juggernaut.
Yeah.
But he battles a lot of injuries at times. And whenever he's hurt for a long time. How will it work where it comes in? Now, granted, Giannis can not be the first option down the stretch, but Giannis likes the ball in his hands for him making the play.
Right.
Dame likes the ball in his hands for making the play. Who gets the ball?
That's something they're going to have to work out.
That's what I'm saying. And then let's not forget, Chris Middleton was established as being that guy.
Yeah.
And he got hurt. So now, how does he affected as being the third wheel?
Third, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? So I look at it.
The third option.
He's the third option into that fourth quarter.
No.
Then who?
Man, I was about to say, he's the third option into the fourth quarter.
Okay,
then it's him and Dame.
Why would it be Giannis?
Yeah.
No, my bad. Not Giannis. I'm saying Chris Middleton. He's the go-to guy in the fourth quarter.
No, Dame Lillard's there now. It's Dame
yeah, that's true.
What I'm saying is that's why I don't know what it is, because they got a new coach. It's not Budenholzer anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You see what I'm saying? So how are they going to make?
Went through some personal issues.
How are they going to make that right of who is the guy? Because Giannis is the franchise guy. He's 200 million strong. Right. And then Dame Lillard has shown some big time in and out of his career that is Dame time.
Dame's 202.
Right. So what I'm saying is ego's got to be put to the side. Who is the one with the ball down the stretch?
It's about winning.
But I think Dame knows going there that it's Giannis's team.
Did LeBron know that going to Miami that was Dwayne Wade's team? No, I'm asking
no disrespect to Dame, but he's got to respect Giannis as that's the guy.
So I'm asking,
right?
No, he doesn't.
I'm asking.
It's about winning.
It's about winning, but you can't. But you're gonna disrupt the whole.
Dwayne Wade knew it was about winning. So when Bron came over there, okay, let me go ahead and let the young fella go crazy.
But now we talk about that, right?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
But the thing is that we don't hear that all the time. That's what makes what Dame did special. That's what made Dwayne Wade did. Yeah, that make him when he took that step back. Everybody talked about it because that was the conversation.
Dwayne Wade.
So you think Dame? So you think Dame could walk into Milwaukee and check Giannis and say, "This is my team now"?
He's not checking him. It's his play style.
I'm not saying. Listen to what I'm saying, RK. Listen to what I'm saying, RK. I'm not saying that he can say it's his team, but with his play, because his ability to make shots, in crucial times, it might. Why was it issues with Kevin Durant and Steph Curry? Why didn't they keep that franchise going where they could have won 6 or 7 championships in a row staying together? Because Steph Curry would have never got a Finals MVP if Kevin Durant was there.
But Kevin Durant decided to leave though.
But it's because
you think Steph Curry pushed him out?
He knew that it was Steph Curry's deal that he would never be bigger than Steph in Golden State. That's a fact.
That's true.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So
if
I'm not, they're not. I don't catch up. But if they're not going to embrace me like I want to be with being the guy, I gotta go. Yeah. Those NBA players have egos.
This guy left. He left Portland. He was the guy in Portland. That was his squad. He's on a journey to get a ring. He knows he's going to have to take a step out of himself and join another team.
Sounds good now.
Right. So, but the difference with the Miami situation was the Miami situation. You got to think D Wade had already had a championship already.
That's right.
And D Wade.
That's huge.
D Wade's was not when he was bringing LeBron on. Yes, it was for them to win championships, but it was more for him to build on his legacy. If they won more championships, it would elevate D Wade from not only just being a championship, but put him in the Hall of Famer. So when when LeBron came, he was his ability to limit. Like, oh, man, okay, LeBron, I know you're a young pup. I know you're a young boy. I know you still got it. Here, you can go get it. That's the same thing when Shaq came over with Miami or with D Wade. Shaq limited to LeBron or D Wade. So D Wade had seen somebody in that same form that was a bigger figure and was like, okay, I'm cool with taking the back seat.
Yeah.
Because Shaq took the back seat to D Wade. When you go look at them finals, I think D Wade was the MVP and D Wade was averaging like 33 points.
No, you're right.
Shaq was
so
older
he's seen
too, but I
Shaq
feel you.
agree, but
he still averaged double.
D Wade's older than LeBron, but he's already been. You got to think Shaq has already been a champion, so he's able to say here, D Wade take it to the promised land.
Right.
You already admit.
Hand the rock off.
Hand the rock
So
off.
Giannis has a championship.
Giannis has a championship. But is
Same
Giannis,
scenario, low
same
key.
scenario, but is Giannis in that same mentality? Is if my championship, me being a top, I say top 7 small forward or power forward of all time. I think he's on that list. Top 7, top 5 of all time.
Top 5.
Now you want to step me in for not being that to taking me to top 20 player of all time. And can
with the
Damian
legacy,
Lillard, with the legacy, elevate me if we do go to 3 finals or 4 finals or do win 3 championships.
Come on.
But I have to take the back seat
in
a small market.
Right.
But I have to limit and say, or Damian Lillard, when you're going, go.
Right.
Go get it, you know?
Yeah.
But I think Dwayne Wade was just so humble. He's like, cool. You okay
So
with
I got
taking that
another
back
one, and Phil, I'll give you the floor. What's going to happen with Luka and Kyrie this year with Kyrie getting the full year?
Oh man, I don't.
Ooh, but I'll let you. Let's finish. Let's finish. Right. You see what I'm saying?
But in that
You think he's gonna stay, Kyrie?
You got a
I
champion.
think Kyrie's gonna stay.
You think so?
No, he signed.
He's
Yeah,
signed with him
I
already.
think, yeah.
He's there already
But
playing. They got to play together this year.
Yeah, but in that situation, you got a
think he'll
champion coming into a team who never won.
Right.
Like nobody
They don't know how to win, really.
They don't know how to win. But you got a champion.
Luka got to submit.
Now, if it was a Luka already won the championship,
Right, but Luka got to submit.
Agreed.
But will
we
he?
don't know.
So does Devin
Right.
Booker got to submit to KD?
No. Because
That's the same situation.
But
You got a
Devin
champions.
Booker been to the finals,
You gotta-
and he's saying to this, I'm not taking the backseat to nobody. It's my team now.
But so when KD shows up, he's got to pretty much respect Devin Booker as this is his team.
But you also got to keep in mind that Bradley Beal's there too. I don't know what happens with that organization.
Yeah.
That's tough.
That's
Because Bradley Beal for a lot of years led the league in scoring.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Phil, back to
100%.
that
31.
perspective.
Back
Yeah.
to the Luka Kyrie.
No, before that.
The LeBron or the Dame going to
the Dame trade going.
Lamette.
Does he submit?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I would say that. I mean, there's no submission. I mean, it's just like playing style, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna go get it, bro. And you know what I'm saying? It's when he starts doing that thing, when he starts pointing to it's a wrap, bro. Like, and I mean, not to say that Giannis don't got that dog in him too, but it's like, bro, these players, they watch film, bro. You know what I'm saying? They really film studies and like, bro, look. Giannis couldn't get through Miami, bro. You know what I'm saying? On a couple of occasions, it's because they put certain strategies to, okay, he can't shoot. We're going to guard him like this. Oh, he can't shoot free throws. We're going to guard him like this. And it's like, bro, you don't get that same type of luxury when you have a Dame, a Middleton, and a Giannis. It's kind of hard to guard bro.
That's a really good point.
It's hard to guard
But what I will say is, Giannis right now is arguably the best player in the world.
You
Arguably.
can make that argument.
You can
I
argue.
agree.
And he's in his prime.
I agree to that.
I think they'll be good, but it may take a while to adjust because Giannis likes the ball in the fourth quarter.
I hope not, but I feel
I
you.
agree with you.
I hope
not.
I just think it takes a while.
It 100% will, because you got to think when when LeBron went to Miami first, they started out, they was like 4-12. They lost 12 games when they started that first for that Miami team.
That's right.
But it took them having a team meeting and Dwayne Wade saying like, LeBron, go.
Because LeBron was trying to play
reserve.
This is Wade County.
And I think that's what
You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what Dan's gonna do.
I mean, I feel like you got to do
I
it.
respect you as a player, Greek. This is your team, and I respect that. But it's on for Greek to say like, nah, I agree to this. It's my they love me here, my organization.
You think now that happened so fast? You think that he still got to chime in and say the yes or no on that?
I think he for sure has to. Remember what I was talking?
Don't believe the hype if they say the best player on the team don't know. They always know.
100%.
They always know.
I can see that.
He's a franchise guy that they paid $200 million. He's in the know.
100%.
He has both of his brothers on the team that are. I'm not gonna say trash because they're NBA players, but they're not.
No, one of them got cut though.
Okay. But I'm just saying he still might end up coming
Was
back.
on the G League for sure.
They end up coming back. He's in Milwaukee with him. He's in Milwaukee with him somewhere. So I'm just like, he got that much power.
Yeah.
We've also had that same conversation when we were talking about talking about Embiid or James Harden.
Oh, yeah.
Because now it was James Harden, it was Embiid's team, but Embiid never said, "I embrace you, Harden. Go when you go," and that never happened. And we see what
Doc Rivers had to tell him,
right. Giannis or
he said that to the press too.
Yeah,
right. But he never came out and said, "Harden, when you go and go."
Because he didn't fully embrace him.
Because he didn't embrace him. Because he said, "This is my organization."
But Dame's got a different character, so he said Dame is just gonna go for it regardless.
But Dame is gonna have to be. He's gonna have to get in good with Giannis.
Definitely,
I agree.
He has to.
Yeah,
He has to. And that's why the Phoenix Suns. I don't know what their situation is. Are they talented? Yes, but I don't know what happens right there.
It looks funny to me on the court with them guys because even though they're winning, they still seem like they're deferring to KD instead of looking at Booker like he's the guy.
I don't see that.
I don't think they're going to be that good this year. Just to really be honest.
Why is that?
Only Pac can judge you. Go ahead.
I really don't think they're going to be that good. That's 3 really egotistical, ball-dominant players.
I agree.
And I do not believe they're going to be that good. I think they're going to be a 5-6 seed at best.
And out of the West?
At best.
Hold on.
Serious.
Pause that. Styles said 4th or 5th seed. Out of the West, only Pac can judge him, but he said it first.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be that good, bro.
And Wayne D's agreeing?
I am agreeing from a standpoint of that's 3 big egos on that team on the offensive end. I don't know what they're going to look like defensively, but that is a really good offensive 3 minds. Like, I don't know where that's going to go. But I can see 4th seed. I don't know about, when he said 5, I'm like, I don't know about 5 teams better than them. I can see 3 teams better than them. I can see
I see a lot of teams better than the Lakers and stuff last year, bro. But it's like, bro, who would have thought that that the Jazz was gonna be nice last year? You know what I'm saying? Like,
once Larry Market didn't do that, I thought they were gonna be okay.
The Jazz was nice. I didn't think that.
I thought with Larry Market didn't be there, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I thought they were. I thought 100% they were.
But everybody healthy.
Nice
They kind of revamped the whole team once they got. They really did a complete. They got the coach out of there. They got Donovan Mitchell out of there, and they just reevaluated the whole thing. Yeah. But here's another thing. I'm gonna give you a perfect example, gentlemen. And we're gonna move on to the next one. LeBron tried to tell AD, "You can have this."
Yeah, this year.
AD has to step up and lead.
And he got to be on the court.
But he got to be healthy. He got to be healthy.
I agree with that too.
LeBron is like, bro, you're so talented. I'm giving you. Hey, I'll play second fiddle.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
He kind of needs to. Yeah.
And AD has to step up. See, that's the difference. Will Luka embrace Kyrie? I know they're both unguardable, but imagine if you got Kyrie going 2 and Luka. That's the best backcourt in the world.
Their stats are crazy with that fourth quarter, first quarter thing too.
But that's what I'm saying because nobody can guard neither one of them, no matter how many moves, how slow Luka is.
Yeah,
nobody can guard him.
Sick with it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you got to embrace.
You know, from that conversation we had the last episode, I think it's going to be a thing of where one person's going to have to go, then the other person goes, and then one person goes, and then I think they're going to have to work that chemistry out.
Which team are we talking about?
Talking about Luka and
talking about Dallas.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it'd be 1-2 punch like Dame and CJ. They made it work.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
But the difference with Dame and CJ is that even though they got it to work, they never reached the finals.
True.
Bradley Beal and
John
Wall.
They always needed another piece, though. They just didn't have that.
But that's the same thing in Dallas. Like Dallas has that same thing. Like
they need
Dallas
that other piece, right?
And they got rid of old boy, the big.
Then went to Lakers.
Then went to my team.
Yeah,
he went to
Christian Woods. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Both of them.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Look, so we're gonna talk about another perspective. Now, are the Milwaukee Bucks the front runners to win the East? So keep in mind now, or is Boston the front runners to win the East?
It ain't Philadelphia, I know that.
Because Boston now they no, but Drew Holiday, they got Drew Holiday
in Boston.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yes. Oh. And also they got Porzingis.
And they got Porzingis.
He's only pulling the.
They got Al Horford.
Drew Holiday is only going to do what Marcus Smart was.
Well, but he could do it better than
He's
Marcus
a better
Smart.
scorer though.
The defender, I give it still. Marcus Smart is phenomenal.
Marcus Smart's not there no more?
No, Marcus Smart went to
He's in Memphis with John Morant.
Memphis,
Yep.
He's
in
Memphis.
But then they brought Drew Holiday in, who's another defending point guard. I just think Marcus Smart is a dog.
Yeah.
Marcus Smart was like
So
Ron
where
Artest.
do you think Marcus
Yeah.
Smart got it from? He got it from Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday started that whole defense sit down like this.
agree,
First
but-
team
No,
All
straight
NBA,
up.
and he's an All-Star.
He's nasty.
But
Yeah.
Marcus Smart bled green though. He was really
No,
like
he
for-
did it.
Great
while-
player,
he did it
great
while he-
player,
he did it
great
while
for
he
the
was there.
franchise.
a good
all
guy
that.
for the locker
He
room.
did it while he was there.
Yeah.
But that's what goes to show you that it's a business.
Yeah.
Right.
If
Facts.
Portland really loved Dame Lillard, they would have put some pieces around him to be successful. If he just said he was there for 11 years, I understand it's a small market. But Portland for years of me growing up, in my adolescent years, were good.
Yeah.
And they used to compete
Clyde
in the
Drexler,
West
Scottie
all the
Pippen.
time.
But then didn't they switch ownerships? Like
Paul Allen died.
agree. And so when Paul Allen died, you see the identity of what Portland looked like. Portland was a team that was buying. That was bringing in like Rashard Lewis, Bruce Bowen, Bo Outlaw. Like, they were bringing in all these different pieces. Scotty even tried to bring Scottie Pippen in.
No, they did bring him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like they're bringing all these
Rasheed
pieces.
Wallace, Zach Randolph.
Bringing in
Rasheed was
pieces.
nasty.
Derek
on
Anderson,
Portland,
But then you seen the switch of it when they started going through the draft, and you started seeing the Portland team put out there. You're like, who is this? This isn't what we signed up for. And they like all the players that was there, they were all players that were built through the draft. They were never somebody that was bringing in. It was never bringing in a big name. And so when you said Portland's always been that team, I'm like, to me, the young when Paul Allen was over them, they were that.
Yeah, he got what he got. What he done 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Right.
They tried with Greg Oden though too.
But he was injury prone.
Yeah, I know.
Greg Oden was drafted though.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
drafted him.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
They had
a lot of hopes for him,
They had
though.
B-Roy, Greg Oden,
Drafted.
and LaMarcus Aldridge. They were
Drafted.
good.
They all
Marcus Aldridge
drafted.
was
Right,
good.
right.
He got up out of there and he went to the Spurs.
Yeah.
Right.
It was never anything brought in.
No, you're right.
And
You're
so
right.
for me, I thought like I immediately thought LeBron James. Because when LeBron James was in Cleveland first, everybody was like, man, they were always bringing players. I'm like, no, they were not bringing players. They didn't bring in players until LeBron started coming back. And then LeBron said, I'm bringing in who I want to bring.
Right, yeah.
That's when they started bringing
He
in
took
players.
some bums to the finals.
100%.
Some
I
bums.
agree.
Here we go.
Drafted
Some
players.
bums.
But LaMarcus Aldridge,
The first
why
time.
he didn't stay though? That's what I always wondered. Because him and Dame were there at the same time, right?
I think him
and CJ, right?
Yeah, no, CJ came when they
didn't wanna pay.
When what's the name left?
Oh, they didn't want to
When he
pay
left.
him.
They
They don't want to pay LaMarcus Aldridge?
Yeah, and
LA?
and the playing together.
Yeah.
They didn't know if it was Lamarcus' team or if it was Dame's team.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I
Because
remember that
LaMarcus was there,
controversy.
was
Yeah,
the man,
He
and
was
then Dame
nasty.
came into his own. So
Yeah.
it's like you don't know who's gonna be who.
yeah.
And neither one of them wanted to limit each other. They were both coming up.
And I can see Dame being very,
I'm
rough
the
to
man,
deal
like
with.
that. Don't-
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
just
been like
At that
that. That's
time.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna make you guys think a little bit because we could talk about that all day long.
Right.
yeah.
You got to build a big three team with this amount of money. So the $5 rack, you got Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kareem. The $3 rack, you got Kobe, Larry Bird, and the Diesel. In the $1 rack, you got Steph Curry, KD, and Akeem Olajuwon. Who wants to build their big three?
How much money we got?
You got $9.
I'm going middle row.
$9.
Middle row does look solid. I thought about that.
Yeah, middle row.
I thought about middle row.
You taking it like that?
Yeah,
That's
$9.
that's
I
not-
get the bills for my money right
So
there.
so you got Kobe, Larry Bird, and Shaq.
Yep,
That's what you
middle row.
rolling with. Who you rolling with? Wayne D.
Wayne D got I got LeBron, Kobe, and KD. If I had to build a team.
You can't do all three.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
that's
You
$9.
can.
That's
$9.
$9.
Yes, sir.
$9.
LeBron, Kobe, and KD.
$9.
That's LeBron 5, Kobe 3, that's 8, and then KD 1.
Oh, those are ones down there. I thought that was
Yeah.
7 for
No,
some
no,
retion.
that's 9.
To
So-
build your
okay.
team around.
Yep.
I thought that was 7. That's why I didn't even look at
Build
it.
your big three, Philip.
Yeah.
I was looking and I think I would want to do Hakeem, Kobe, and Mike, bro.
You can't. Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
So you want
I
mine?
think I'd do that, man.
Michael, Shaq, and Durant.
Michael, Shaq, and Durant.
That's
I can
unguardable
respect it.
too.
That's tough.
That's it.
I
That
can
is
respect
sick.
it.
That's tough.
It's either Shaq or
That's
Kobe.
sick.
I wanted
That's
to go to middle
tough.
row too. I thought about the middle row. If Larry Bird wasn't there, if Larry Bird was switched with KD, I might go middle row.
So if you went just by rows though, you can only do the middle row. The only one that would be $9.
Yeah.
369. But yeah, but now I gotta go Jordan, the Diesel, and Durant. That's my three.
That's a good squad.
yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you
squad.
people out there. I know you physically may not be able to see it, but this is a little poll. You got to build a big three with $9. The $5 category is Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The $3 rack is Kobe Bryant, Larry Bird, and Shaquille O'Neal. The $1 rack is Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and Akeem Olajuwon.
Steph in the $1.
What I don't get.
How you the $1 rack?
He's $1 compared to all those other players.
Yeah, what I don't get is none of us.
How did Durant get the $1 rack?
None of us
You
picked
see what I'm
Kareem.
saying?
He's
I
$1
think there's some, you know what I'm
Compared to
saying?
these cats, no, he's $1. Absolutely.
None of us.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
none of us.
Might
None
be
of us.
50 cents.
None of us picked
Wow.
Kareem.
Okay.
I'm not taking Kareem over Shaq ever.
None of us took Kareem.
Are you going to pick
That's
Kareem?
what I'm saying.
Are you going to take Kareem over Michael Jordan or LeBron James? No.
Yeah.
Name a person in here that's going to do it.
Yeah, I could.
Are you going to though?
And I don't
Right.
This is my thing. I don't see how Kareem was at the $5. I think they should have switched Kareem with Kobe and put LeBron, Kobe, and Jordan.
So you got to realize something. The reason why he's arguably the greatest basketball player ever based off of accolades.
Off of every level.
Off every level, accolades. He's he got just as many All-Stars.
Yep.
He got just as many championships except for Bill Russell.
Yep.
He got the most finals MVPs.
Yep.
He
got more finals MVPs.
Right. But he also was the leading scorer ever in the history of the world until LeBron just took it over. He won on every level. He dominated college.
He went crazy. I was just getting ready to say college.
He lost like
went
one
crazy.
game in college in 3 years.
Man, dog.
So I mean, Kareem is heavily decorated, but that just ain't. I'm cool. I gotta. If I'm a pick between him and LeBron James and Michael Jordan, I'm taking Michael or LeBron.
I'm taking LeBron for sure.
Who you taking, Kareem versus Shaq?
Shaq.
I would too.
I mean, I guess we're talking about prime, so yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no,
I've
going with
never
Shaq.
saw.
Yeah.
He got
I've
Shaq.
never
Shaq
saw
is his greatest player.
A more
Yeah,
physical,
I knew
dominant
that.
force of Shaq since Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's the most dominant player to ever play in the NBA.
I would.
And the reason why I say that is because how he dominated everything when he played. He didn't leave no crumbs at the table for nobody to even get a chance to win.
Yeah. And everybody knew they had to go see him.
Right, because as a physical force, I give it to Shaq. But Michael Jordan is the most dominant player I've ever seen play the game.
Half of that league was plumbers, but I feel you though.
That's
There we
awesome.
go.
No, that is real.
Had to go to work next day.
Come on.
First of all,
They
was working in-
They had drywall to put up.
hey, so what you guys are doing right now?
One was a paper boy.
Hey, what you
Yeah.
what you
Come on,
both
man.
what you
I
both
didn't
are doing?
discriminate on race, but half of them was.
Hey, what you're both doing on
Y'all
OnlyPod right now are lying. Because
Exactly.
everybody that played in the
I
NBA at that
100%
time
agree.
was in the NBA. There was
Yeah.
no
So
plumbers.
what?
They
There
lied
was
to
no
themselves.
drywallers, right?
They lied to
There was
themselves.
none
You know
of there
what
was
I'm
none of
saying?
that. Now, when you say when Will Chamberlain and Bill Russell played,
definitely. No, those was
then those
like-
was people
those
that
was
worked at the
like-
airport.
yeah. No, those was-
Hurry and got in their
Those were
car
airport
to
workers,
go
bro.
to the
Those was,
stadium, right? You know what I'm saying?
Those were labor ready joints, bro.
Yeah,
They were
right.
like,
But the NBA with Michael Jordan, those are all NBA players.
Yeah,
And he just, because he made it look so easy dominant wise, when I put stuff in the chat all the time, we can bring it up here.
you can keep putting it in there and it get passed up. I see it. I ain't looking at it.
That's kind of called hate.
Jordan, I give credit. You know what? I think Jordan might have to die before I give him. And I hope it's not. I hope it's not. I hope it's not the case.
My God.
That's
Because
crazy.
hold on. I promise you.
I don't respect this right now.
I don't look. Me, I did not respect Kobe at all.
This is
'cause
bigger
I was
than
a
Only
LeBron fan.
Pod.
I promise you, this is only.
This is bigger than Only
this is-
Pod.
yeah,
This is
You didn't respect Kobe?
respect Kobe at all because I was a LeBron fan. So I was always.
Because you was a who fan?
LeBron.
But why
But
does
Kobe's
LeBron
been out before LeBron.
I agree, but I was a Reggie Miller fan, and Kobe put Reggie Miller out. And
So you're a hater.
So I was hating. Right? And then
So you're a hater.
When LeBron came
Hold
out,
on. Hater.
So when LeBron came out in 03, I followed LeBron and I was like, Kobe, you whack.
That's
whack,
tough,
you whack.
Barber.
But then when he passed away, and I went and started looking back at my guy,
Come on.
man, I had him at
Bro,
one
look
time.
at the league that Kobe had to come into, bro.
I agree. I had him at one time on my
Tough.
list
For
like
real.
8.
For real.
He was number 8 all time.
And that's why I say he's better than Jordan.
And then when he died, he went to number 2.
Wait, you say what?
Don't say anything blasphemous.
No, man.
Don't say anything blasphemous.
Hey, I agree.
Yeah.
He is better than him. He is better than him.
He is.
Did who?
Than
Michael
Michael
Jordan.
Jordan.
You
And I stand on that
you
agree.
can't be
He
better.
came into a way better league. He played against better players. The West was ridiculous.
That's not true.
The West was
Revisionist
ridiculous.
history.
Michael Jordan.
Bro, every
played-
team in the West was good back then.
Stop.
You
Because
can
we can
name
look at the
5.
records.
Wait,
Michael
five
Jordan
of the
played
records.
against everybody on Dream Team 1 and didn't let them win.
I agree.
Period. Nobody's ever done that in NBA history.
Oh my God.
Nobody's ever done that in
Look
NBA
at
history.
the Suns. Look at the Spurs.
They were all good.
Look at Dallas.
They were all
Look
good.
at, you know what I'm saying, Portland.
They were all good.
But they was all nasty.
I'm talking about Kobe.
That's what
I'm talking about against.
No, that's
I'm
what
talking about against the
Kobe.
Lakers.
That's what
Talking
they were
about
better.
Kobe.
They were
Kobe.
better when Michael Jordan played.
No, they were not.
Yes, they
No,
were.
not at all. Dallas?
Portland was made it to the finals when Jordan played.
And that same Portland team that we were talking about that was the bad boy knocking them out, the Paul Allen built, that was what Kobe was going
They never
against.
went to the finals.
They went to the Western Conference Finals.
No,
and played against Kobe and got put out.
Not the finals.
Oh, no, they didn't play against the finals.
So
No, they didn't
listen
make
to what I'm
finals.
saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
I'm hearing you.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Dave.
That Portland team with Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter
Was
and
good.
Jerome Kersey
Was really good.
and Kevin Duckworth
Was really good.
and Alo Abdullabi.
Was really good.
Those guys were better than the Portland team with
that
Rasheed
bad
Wallace and Scottie Pippen old after the Bulls.
Dang,
They're not the bad boys. The bad boys were the Detroit Pistons. Don't
But that
No,
bully,
you gotta stop
ripped the
disrespecting-
city.
That
ripped
was better than the Portland team
That
against the
ripped the
Lakers
city
in
team
the-
was
See, you
smoking.
weren't even born. So, but what I'm saying is what
That
you
Rip
do
City
during
team-
the
I remember
them cats.
You
That
didn't
Rip
start
City
watching
team was
basketball
That
to the
Rip City
90s.
team was hood, huh?
You didn't start watching. You admitted it already on Only Pod.
When?
You didn't start watching basketball to the 90s.
Okay, it was
Yeah, so I'm
it's 90.
saying, right? You already
It's
admitted
90.
that. So in
90.
'91, Michael Jordan dethroned the great Magic Johnson.
So therefore, if I watched them in that 90,
So you
because the
did you
Portland
watch-
team
did
they
you-
played against, they
did you
played
wa-
against
Did you
themselves.
watch '91?
I watched 91.
And how dominant was he?
Jordan was. I'm not.
How
I know
dominant
that
was Jordan from
was-
'84 all the way until '91?
Till I'll say even to 90. To
No,
90,
let's just
93
go to
when he
80,
left.
let's go to 84 to 91.
Oh, he was averaging 30. He
He
was averaging 30.
dominated
This
the
outside of my
league.
scope.
He was averaging 30.
Right.
He was averaging 30.
Listen, he
I
dominated the
agree.
league from 91 till he retired the first time.
Yeah.
He dominated the league.
To 93.
He took 2 years off.
I agree.
He let Houston get 2.
Agree.
Came back. Penny was supposed to be the face of the league now.
Penny
Him and
wasn't.
Shaq. Him and Shaq.
They were
And
cooking.
then they came and dethroned him. They
Yeah,
beat him.
he put him
4-0.
out one time.
They did.
Yeah,
But
and
Jordan
then he
came
came
back in
back
the middle of the
tough.
season.
I agree.
But they beat
I agree.
They beat
Shaq
4-0.
Yeah.
Him and Penny?
Yeah.
Yes, 4-0.
Second, it was their second year.
And this is Jordan. So what I'm saying is Jordan's run of dominance, bro. We've never saw nothing like it.
Yeah.
Period. Now
Shaq.
Kobe Bryant has greatness, but he emulated to be like Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And guess what? In the same time Kobe Bryant was playing, Tim Duncan won 5-2.
And that's what I'm trying to say.
I
Tim Duncan
agree.
won 5.
Yeah, but
Dirk
Jordan
got a championship.
Jordan wouldn't have let that happen, Philip. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He didn't let it happen. That's what I'm saying.
Man, I get.
Case
I
closed,
guess
suitcase filled with clothes.
Don't
But-
let it happen.
But how many years did Jordan play though?
Like
really,
12.
truly like 11. Really.
Yeah, but if he played
11 years.
That's what makes him the nastiest.
But
I'm not
so-
gonna. That's
so-
what makes
so-
him.
so
nasty.
if you put
That's what
Jordan,
makes him really
if you
nasty.
put Jordan at 20 years like LeBron, nobody would ever break no records.
But he has 6. He would not get Bill.
Huh?
He would not get Bill Russell.
As far as what?
Championships won.
Well, maybe not 11
Oh, no, I don't
championships.
know about
He
that.
would have had, but if they
would've had
wouldn't
more.
have stopped the Bulls dynasty, how do we know how many he would have won?
If Shaq wouldn't have left, how many know he would have won?
We're talking about Jordan that was before right now.
We're talking about ifs.
No, I'm saying if Jordan didn't leave, it's a fact.
No, that ain't no. Yeah, no. I it's a fact. It's a fact.
That's
You
all.
talking about
They
the
would've won
Houston-
8 in a row.
I
If he
think
wouldn't have
wins-
retired?
I
They
think
would've won 8 in a
I
row.
think he wins 8. I think. He
And
wins
who
8.
said if 98, they said if they don't break it up and Jerry Krause is not crazy,
I think he wins 8.
what if they win 10 in a
I don't know
row?
about no 10.
Well, they 98,
I don't know about
98,
no 10.
they ran through everybody. He never went to a game 7. He was in his prime.
He didn't go to a game
Right? He never went to a game 7.
in the finals.
Ever.
No, because I think he played in the game 7 against the Pacers.
In the finals, he never
No,
played.
not in the finals. Right. I'm talking about in the
Almost doesn't
because
count,
I do remember him
except
playing
for
Reggie
horseshoes.
Miller in game 7, and he pushed off Reggie Miller, got the ball, and then cashed it. I remember
Reggie
that.
Miller
that was,
pushed him off.
That was in game 6. In game 6, Reggie Miller pushed him and came off the screen. See, I was watching.
Okay.
And it was in Indiana.
Okay.
And he pushed off, and then came in and
And why
Jordan
did
did it.
why did they call foul against Reggie?
Why did they or why
Didn't they?
Because he was the man. It was Reggie. It was and it was in Indiana. It was in Indiana.
Okay.
And then game 7 was in
We're
Chicago.
moving forward.
Yeah.
We just had a fight this weekend that was done in pure dominance and excellence by Canelo Alvarez.
Man,
Yeah.
the redhead.
I was wrong.
Shout out
Come
Mexico.
on,
let
before
me
we get
say-
started,
but
I'm
let me
gonna let him
say-
say his piece because
I was wrong, but in my wrong,
What?
it was the other Charlo that was supposed to be fighting, which is the truth.
That is. I mean, that is
Which
true.
is
He
true.
got a point to.
It was the undefeated Charlo that was supposed to be fighting. The little brother
say my
stepped up.
piece.
and he got handled. And like he said in his interview, I went up to a weight class that I've never seen before, but in my weight class I'm still undefeated. And I got handled. And Canelo Alvarez, you were a true professional. You showed that you are one of the greatest in boxing. I salute you, Canelo Alvarez.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. So I'll put it out there. Yeah, I chose Charlo. You know what I mean? And I was wrong too. Yeah. I'll stand on that. But at the same time, tired of seeing these boxers, stepping up for a check, man. Fight a real fight, man, or don't step in the ring.
That's real.
I'm just saying, man.
You chose the little brother, right?
We didn't know.
Or not the little brother, but the smaller brother.
I thought it was the older brother.
Ooh.
I thought it was the older brother too, but I'm not.
They're twins, but you said
I thought it was the older brother.
The big brother.
Yeah, the big brother.
Right. Yeah.
But I thought it was gonna be the older brother, but at the same time, I thought the younger brother. When I found out it was the younger brother, I thought he was gonna have something in the tank and really go in there and handle some business.
Right.
He went in there and played pity pat and sparred for 12 rounds and cashed a $40 million check.
When I knew he was finna get beat
up for 12 rounds.
I'm not mad at him for making his money, but it was like he went in there and really just didn't do nothing. Like Canelo said, he didn't even try. He said, I feel like he never tried to win. So he went in there and just danced for 12 rounds.
Did you see him in the corners during the breaks? He was standing up.
Canelo didn't even. Yeah,
it was a workout for him.
I was like, man,
this was child's play, man.
It really was.
Did you have anything on? Did you have anything on the fight? Because I'm gonna go last.
Oh no, I just wanted to say I knew Charlo was finna get beat up by the time I heard the first couple punches. Because Charlo was punching like this. He was like
the first round,
and then Canelo was punching like
heavy.
I was like, oh my god, like you hear. I was like, dang, them punches sound like they hurt. And he was hitting them like in the side so hard. I was like, Doug, my ribs hurt looking at him get socked in the ribs like that, bro. I'm like, dang, like I do got to give it to him though. He stayed in the fight for way longer than I thought because getting hit in the ribs like that, I would have peed on myself. Man. Just to really be honest. He was getting
only pocket
so
judgment, he would have peed on himself.
And Canelo was walking straight through them punches, man, like they wasn't nothing, man.
It was crazy,
man. Corner him, just make him look like he was
didn't even turn his face, he didn't turn red or nothing.
Get in that corner.
Go ahead, Wendy. You got
get in this corner. Get in that corner.
So if y'all don't mind, look, listen. Before we get started, Only Pod, when y'all go back and watch the tape, I said, fellas, the Charlo that he's fighting, and I said this on the pod, and we looked it up. I said the Charlo that he's fighting has one loss. And we were like, okay. And you guys even made me believe, okay, maybe this is the undefeated one. So I'm like,
Sam looked it up though too. So
I agree. So when it got looked up, I'm like, I know for a fact it's the one loss Charlo that he's fighting. I'm like, I said it. I think I said it on the cast. It's the younger or the small. I ain't saying because I think he's the older one. I said it's the smaller.
You're right.
I said it's the smaller Charlo that's fighting.
I thought it was the older one.
No, it's the bigger one. It's the bigger one.
She looked it up and said it was the older one.
And so I'm thinking to myself like, no, it's not. But I'm because we looked it up, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with it. So even with us going with it, I think the mental, because that's why he didn't fight, because it was mental.
Right.
The mental health, Charlo, will still get beat up the same way. Like
I don't agree. I still don't agree.
I don't know, man, because he's getting slapped by Caleb Plant.
I told y'all that. Y'all like, no, it's the little one. I'm like,
but hold on. Anybody can get slapped, and somebody can get away with it when people's holding back.
Caleb Plant's getting on Charlo too.
You're both boxers.
Caleb Plant's getting on Charlo too.
You're both boxers.
Caleb Plant is trash.
You're both boxers. There's nobody. No, if you're a boxer and a boxer slaps a boxer, then that's just go at it. Now, if a boxer slaps a kid, we're like, okay,
Dwayne, not even backstage of a fight when there's 25 people in between them after he does it. Man, what's his name?
He got slapped by a hoe and looked at him like,
we can bring
I don't want none.
He said,
do you want some? No.
Now he's making up stuff.
Do you want any?
I like that, but
now he's making up stuff. Now he's making up stuff. All I'm saying is that wasn't the setting. But again, the Charlos that's undefeated is better than his brother. That's been a thing, and everybody knows that. He hits harder, he's stronger than, and he's a better boxer than. The little one, He tried, but he just wasn't good enough.
But the little one had all. The little one was undisputed.
You did your best.
The little one was undisputed though.
But your best wasn't
Not
good
anymore.
enough.
No, he's still undisputed.
Is he?
Yeah, but only thing is when he came into the ring, he had to vacate one of the green belt that he had.
Yeah.
he had to vacate it to another boxer.
He got to go back to his belt.
But he still has 3 of the 4 belts.
Hey,
he just got to go win it again.
That's all I was gonna say. Yeah, what happened with the belts? Because he's in 2 weight classes. He didn't lose none of those,
He
right?
lost one of them. He was under. He had all 4.
But
of
it
them,
didn't go to
Which was
Canelo, though.
But it didn't go to Canelo. It went to another boxer.
Oh,
in the 154
in the 154
weight class. He got to go box him.
'Cause I was wondering how that worked.
For him to go undisputed again. He has to go win to get that belt.
You guys see that Bud Crawford said he's crossing him off his list?
He said no.
He said he
he said
doesn't
no.
want to go.
He's
you
like,
know
bro,
what I'm saying?
you
It's
not
not
even
even worth
you
it.
even try to fight.
Nah.
Well, you also heard Bud Crawford say he wanted the winner. So
Yeah, he doesn't.
He doesn't want Canelo.
He doesn't.
he said it.
He doesn't want.
He said what?
He wants
don't.
Canelo.
He said that. But he doesn't. He says he wants Canelo only at 154.
He's trying to retire.
So does he beat Canelo? Canelo beats
He
him.
wants Canelo at
No.
154. He doesn't want
Does he
Canelo.
beat Canelo? Canelo beats him.
It's gonna go to
And what-
decision,
and-
and he's gonna be so beat up at that decision.
At whichever way.
Bud.
At whichever way it is.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get beat up, bro.
If Bud goes up, he loses. If Canelo, what I seen from
Canelo's
Canelo,
not going down.
what I
He
seen from
hits
Canelo
so
on
hard,
Saturday,
bro.
what I seen from Canelo is really losing his. He's ready to go.
Bro, you got to think
He's
about
ready to
this.
go.
And I was a little
He was
kid,
strong,
and I
but
was a
he was
little
ready to
kid
go.
when he fought him too.
Like,
Do you remember how good he fought Floyd, bro?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
He said, "No, I don't
No,
remember."
he
Floyd
remembers
beat
it,
him
but he
up.
don't. Yeah,
Bro,
I
Floyd
agree.
beat him up, bro. But you got to think about it, bro. He really put up a good fight against a he was 23 years old.
23.
I was thinking about. I was like, dang. I thought Canelo was kind of older than that. Then I said he's only 33. I thought.
So how the fight you saw on Saturday, that's how the fight was when Floyd beat. He never hit Floyd.
Yeah.
It was 12 rounds of not being able to hit him because he couldn't see him.
he-
So it was worse.
He was
If
moving
Floyd
a
had
lot.
his head like this.
Floyd
It
had him
was like
spinning around and everything.
Right.
else.
He said, I couldn't find him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he was in the ring with you.
I feel you. He put up a good fight against Floyd.
I
To
don't
be-
think so.
If you put both of them
You only get one shot.
If you put both of them up at their ages that they are now, it's a different fight. It's just Canelo didn't have. I think he only fought 7 American or U.S. soil fights.
That's huge.
He only fought 7 before.
So
he
what does
fought-
that mean?
Before he fought, I mean, it has a lot to do with it.
If was a fifth, what would we be?
I agree.
But the
100%
training's
agree.
different. The
Why is
vision-
the training different?
He's
You have access to
13
way
years.
much more in America.
it's-
I say, you
been
know,
13.
No. That's excuses right there.
No. But we're talking about 13
it's
years
not.
of
No,
season.
to say that he only fought 7 fights in American, so it don't matter where you fight it. Muhammad Ali
Bruh.
fought George Foreman in
Bruh,
Manila.
He was knocking out Mexicans over in Mexico and was like,
He might not get
28-0.
that. He might not get that steroid beef if he's in the states.
Come on, bro. No, he don't get that. He don't get that steroid test when he's over in Mexico. All
right.
Oh, he don't get the
He don't get that
test.
steroid test when
He
he's
said it
over in
was in the
Mexico.
meat. He admitted it. It was in the meat. He was on
That's what he
steroids
said.
for sure.
Said
Yes.
When
said-
was
He
this?
looked like he was on steroids on Saturday because every time
He was on steroids as a little bit something else
hey,
too,
listen,
because he was
because
smoking
punches
through
was
everything.
sounding
no,
so
Philip.
hard.
Every time he
Thank
got
you.
hit, he did like this with his face, and he looked
No,
at
he
him.
really looked at him. He looked in the face. He
He got
said,
hit in the face and looked at him like, that's all?
Right.
I'm like, what in the world is... He put his guard down,
he said,
and
"Still?"
Charlo was like, oh, man, I'm hitting him with everything I got. And he
He
just,
said, I'm giving him everything I got.
Yeah, I mean, he hit dude in the head, man. His head snapped, and he was like, "Hold on, okay, ooh, I feel it now." And then took the knee. I said, "Oh man," I said,
Oh,
"I was
yeah,
like, what
yeah.
happened?"
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then so
right.
the replay, I was like, "Oh, he got rocked,
Yeah,
bro."
he got hit. It was like,
yeah.
that was the after effect. Like, do I want another one?
And I told Scoot, I said, "Did he just take a timeout?"
Yes. He did
That's
like
what
Ryan
he did.
Garcia,
He
but at least
said,
he got back up.
Right, no, I
Ryan
know.
Garcia couldn't
He
get
didn't want
back
no
up.
more. No, he didn't.
He got a kidney shot.
Yeah,
That was breathing.
but he
Yeah,
was, but
he
he
couldn't
still,
breathe.
he couldn't get back up. Like,
No facts.
Can I have this dance? No.
No,
At
Cody,
least
Charlo
Charlo
got hit in the
and he
head.
did try to compete down the stretch, but his punches didn't. They had no weight on them.
They were
That's like
Sherman-
Earl
they were
Spence's
Sherman
punches
tissue
against Bud. It was
Yeah.
like it was so slow, and it's just like it's not really hitting nobody.
It didn't have no.
So do
Who
we
wins
want,
the fight? Bud or Canelo? I want to hear this.
It's that weight class.
Who wins that fight?
Yeah.
Oh man, weight classes are too far apart. I don't think Bud is
Yeah.
gonna be built up heavy enough for that. You know what I mean?
Right.
It takes somebody like a Bernard Hopkins. If he had that type of build,
Right.
he probably could get in there and be scrappy enough to come out with a win. But he's a little bit smaller. So
So who wins the Canelo because Jim Gray brought up David Benavidez and he tried to avoid it.
Seattle's own.
He didn't want to talk about
He
that.
can't. But you love bringing up this Benavidez.
Benavidez wants to fight
I know he
Canelo.
does. I know, and that's the weight class, and that's where he should be fighting.
So why
but
can't they
Benavidez, if you or
He's a
Canelo,
tall,
if you ever tune in the Tarcast,
Yeah.
don't
He's from
go.
out
I'm
here,
gonna tell you
though.
like Floyd told you, or like
the cat that trains over here in Burien?
Yes.
Oh,
His gym is right around
No,
the
I
corner.
know. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
No, I've
Steve,
heard
I'm
it,
gonna tell you like Stephen A. told Floyd. Stay away from that, man. You don't want that. I promise you don't want that.
He didn't say nothing about it.
You don't want that.
He don't want it.
You don't
No,
want
because
that.
when Jim Gray said David, he said,
Yeah.
he said, oh, Mexico. Like he said something. He went completely away from the situation. Because Benavidez wants all the smoke.
He does. And he does.
And he's the guy.
He said, line that up for Cinco de Mayo. That'd be a big time
He
fight.
beat Caleb Plant like he stole something.
Because he said he go fight
No,
him
he
Cinco de
did.
Mayo. So
Yeah, so
I do remember that fight.
He can't.
I'm just wondering
Canelo, stay away.
when is
please.
Tank's next fight? When is Haney's next fight? When is Shakur Stevenson's
When
next
is
fight?
Haney's next fight?
Man,
well, you're gonna get Tyson Fury versus Usyk before all that.
Yeah.
That is, and that's December.
Who's gonna win
Yeah,
that
I wanted
fight?
to see Wilder fight for some reason. though. I want to see.
I don't
want
want
to
to see him fight no more.
You don't want to see him fight no more.
He's good for the sport.
I don't want to see none of them heavyweights fight no more. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with. I think I'm done. With
I want to see.
heavyweight
I want to see him fight Joshua.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Let's do it
For the
money.
sport,
Who,
for the money, and for the sport.
Joshua,
Absolutely.
That's a good fight.
Joshua and Wilder.
No,
That's
you
a
don't
good
wanna see
fight.
that.
Why not?
I'll take it.
I
Who
don't
don't want to see that?
I do.
I don't think Wilder wants to see that. Yes.
That's pretty tough
I
to
think
say.
Wilder knocks Joshua out.
I think so too.
Hey,
gosh.
Joshua trains in the same gym that Charlo just trained in. Spence
Same
just
man.
trained in.
Oh, well, he
Same
said that.
Hey, they're
gym.
Same
taking
manager.
L's right now.
Yeah, so I think now's the time.
You don't want that.
Now's the time.
You want to
right?
move camps and get out of that gym as fast as you can.
Hey.
You better call Floyd in Mexico or
Well,
wherever.
Floyd,
Vegas
Floyd,
and-
Benavidez,
and
man.
Vegas
I ain't
and
gonna
go
train
get
with
there.
Canelo. Yeah,
Right. Oh,
I
yeah.
need that beef.
Floyd offering services to Earl to train him for this next him and Crawford rematch.
Man, I don't want to see that either.
We gotta watch it.
There's that guy.
I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not excited
I'm
about it.
not watching it.
I think it'd be different if they do it at the right rate.
I think Bud knocks him out.
Who's that?
They can't do it the right way. The right way has to be Bud's way. He has the belts.
Yeah, it might not never happen
You
then.
can't. Well, whose belts is getting put up?
Yeah, you're right.
Said Bud versus who?
Spence
again.
They gotta do
But
it.
they want
they
to
gotta
move up.
they gotta run
They
that
got
back.
to move up and weight.
They gotta
There won't be no belts on the
do it
line.
in a different way because Spence was.
What belts is gonna be on the line there?
None.
None.
Yeah.
How do you fight a fight?
Does America want to see it?
No.
For the culture?
That's
Probably
what I'm
not.
And
saying.
then
But I'll see it. I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Right.
Hold up. Then Tank's last fight was for no belts.
Tank ain't
Tank
fight
ain't got no belt.
He don't
Yeah.
fight for belts.
he ain't got no
And
belts.
he's selling out
Haney
to
has the
every
belts.
Yeah, but he don't fight for belts.
But he
though.
also knocking people out. So
But the person who he
hits
fought
hard.
against
I'm-
had no belts.
No, he's
Ryan
he's
Garcia
nice.
had a belt, didn't
yeah.
No, Ryan ain't got no belts.
he? He did have a
Tank-
belt when he fought Tank.
No.
You sure?
In that weight class, David Haney has them all. He's undisputed.
Yep, no facts.
Tank need to run back Romero.
Rolling.
For what?
Don't play.
Yeah. I think it was a better
Romero got a belt. Romero got a belt.
Oh, he does?
In
Yeah.
140 though.
He got a
He
belt.
doesn't have it at 135. What's the name has them all?
I want to see
Devin
Tank
Haney's
fight
undisputed.
AB.
I don't want to see nothing with
That'd
AB,
be
man.
good.
I think
That'd
AB got a belt.
That's good for the sport.
That'd be good for the sport.
That's good
That'd
for
be
the sport.
entertaining to
That
watch.
That
though.
dude
does have a
I
belt.
think at
Comedy,
140. I think he's in that class at
Yeah,
140.
He's
AB does have a
comedy,
belt.
I think
dog.
AB has
Oh,
a belt.
AB, man, for some reason,
You
man. That's
like
my
that
guy,
dude.
man.
He said,
I hate
Leonard
him,
Ella be man,
He's just funny, man.
He be talking crazy. He said,
Yeah.
what did he say? African, American, Asian, Mexican, anybody can get it.
Everybody can. Look, he said.
And he's steadily getting knocked out and socked up.
Hey, he
man.
got a belt right now, though.
He does have a belt.
He's
No,
back.
he really does. I think he has a belt. For real, for real.
Anybody can get it. American.
Who did he beat up
to get it?
I don't know, but it's that one. That class has nobody in it. It's
Hey.
140.
Hey,
There's 4 different
he
belts.
has
4
great
different people.
showmanship
No, he
for
do.
the cameras,
He do,
man.
yeah.
I'd love to interview him on OnlyPod.
Come on.
Hey, B, come
Come on
on
over,
We'll
man.
get you on the Zoom, baby.
Hey,
OnlyPod
hey,
can judge you, man.
And I would judge you and tell you he's still a bum. I don't want to box with you, but hey, you're a bum.
I think you can
moving
get
on.
with him.
Taylor Swift
Man,
is creating
A
amazing
buzz.
vibes and
Yeah.
buzzes
He's
for Travis Kelce right now, but his
it's
ex
a movement.
is mad right now.
That's tough.
What is going on?
I'm not gonna lie. Have you guys
The X don't matter. She's
Have
an
you
X for a reason.
have you seen the X?
Yes,
No, have of late.
yes.
the X has been looking like. I'm like,
But
go ahead, X. Like,
come
you
on,
looking.
but Taylor Swift though.
I know, but Taylor Swift with the money.
Taylor Swift is nothing without the money.
Swift
Yeah, but
is
the X,
It's nothing without the money.
She's 6
I
o'clock
don't
without
wanna
the
say
money.
this, man.
Straight
Taylor
up,
Swift,
straight
you
down.
don't
But
go.
she got the money
I
though.
know she got the,
She
but
got
Travis
the-
Kelce
she
got
got
the
the
money.
100.
Travis Kelce got the money too.
She
don't
got
he?
no 700 though.
He ain't got that Taylor Swift money.
I understand that, but I don't want to hold that on my arm.
Me neither.
Man, that's nothing.
That's
And then
terrible.
You don't like iron boards?
No, I don't like the wall.
Say you don't like your man being hard at the hotel. You don't like hard at the hotel beds.
I'm just saying. I don't even know if her music's filthy, but I'm just saying.
No.
I'm saying
She's
I
almost
don't
Her
know.
music is dope.
She's almost hot as like B.
Her
I'm-
music is
listen,
Her
dope.
and
that's
Beyonce
what
are
I'm
on the
saying.
same level.
I'm not
Like,
saying
you
her
can't
music
be
is weak. I'm
disrespecting
just saying.
Let's not say
I
that.
ain't really.
Beyonce on the same
I
level.
ain't really.
Don't
hit your
disrespect her
music.
fan base.
Yeah,
Hey,
me
hey, Taylor
neither.
Swift fan base, if you out there, look, we salute you. Look, you look.
He
you got a
salutes
movement.
you.
You got a
do.
movement behind you.
He'll
Taylor
go to your
Swift,
concert.
I won't.
I'm not going.
I won't. I
Are
won't.
they Swifties? What are they
I'm
called?
gonna
I
watch
don't
it,
know
but
they
I'm
are
not going.
going.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They
All I'm
Swifties.
saying is great. Is she talented? Yes, but
Yeah.
is she arm candy? When
She's
you
made
saw her
a
up in it,
whole career off of making breakup music.
Yeah.
A whole career. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I think it's a smart move for her because I think it's marketing.
It is.
yeah, because you don't
irrelevant.
got to pay attention to her when you see
You know,
it.
but she,
Well, it's
I
free
mean,
marketing.
for her too, because she's she's an artist, but she's gonna open up herself to all these football fans, and the sports world is gonna talk about her because she's dating Travis Kelce.
He's one of the biggest football players out there. Period, and the best tight end in the
Yeah.
world.
And you got to think
Exactly.
about it at one point.
And he just won a Super Bowl.
And you got to think
It's
about
a
it at
good
one
play.
time when the Super Bowl was played, when Reggie Bush was in it. Who was on the camera more times than anybody?
Kim
Kim
Kardashian.
Kardashian. When they won that Super Bowl, Kim Kardashian, and again, Kim blew off. I mean,
But she blew up before
still-
that.
She was still with the little Ray
Yeah.
Blew
J.
up before that.
I
Her
agree.
moving, she blew up way before that.
She was
man.
famous. You know what I'm
But she
saying?
really blasted off when
She
was,
made Reggie Bush look good though. He didn't make Kim Kardashian look
That's
good.
I feel you on
but
that.
she was
That's
the
a fact.
But
But
she was
dating
the face.
She was dating football just like the sisters date basketball. They date the culture.
Right,
They
but
date
she
the
dated
sport, you know what I
basketball
mean?
It's not
too.
even about the person.
It's not even about
It's about
right,
trying to
right,
get myself up in the lane and
Right.
And she
Exactly.
kept her
They
face in
get
the
close
camera.
to it. Yeah.
Right.
Well, no, they definitely know how to take care of the media. That's you want somebody marketing.
Oh, no,
branding.
absolutely.
The Kardashians is
got a
the
whole
real deal when it
team.
comes
They got a
out.
whole team
And the
behind
mom
them.
is,
Yeah.
hey, she's the one.
She is.
She's the one.
She's
No,
the one.
because
Yeah,
she
she's
put her
fine.
she put her kids in position to have what is it called? The wealth. What is it called? Generational wealth.
Generational,
Generational wealth throughout. That's Kris Jenner. She did that.
What about the dad?
That's another story. Who, Robert Kardashian? So he's a lawyer with
OJ.
OJ. He got OJ off.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
We're not talking about that at all. We're with the next subject.
OJ, okay.
Next subject, guys. We are going to talk about a little bit about the James Harden saga that's going on in Philadelphia. Backstory to that, RK. You want to shed some light on that? The backstory, what happened with Harden originally?
Oh man, it's a little messy, man. But it sounds like I don't know the girl's name, but it sounds like Shy. He was dating this girl named Shy. You know what I'm saying?
Fine.
And they was going hard, having he was doing his thing. Everybody know James Harden was doing his thing. Houston
party
turned,
animal.
yeah, party animal. I guess he had her at a party or something like that, and somebody, what's his name?
Kelly Oubre.
Kelly Oubre.
She chose
Blue
up.
eyes.
She chose up.
She chose
Blue
up.
eyes. She chose
Blue eyes,
up.
good hair.
And now she got, a couple of years later, she got a couple of babies by the guy, you know what I'm saying? So they
wanted
rocking.
good hair babies.
That's really.
She wanted her baby to have good hair.
So then you turn
She didn't
around.
want him to have a good beard. Look, she said you gotta have good hair. You never seen Harden quality. Look.
Right.
So
Keep going.
fast forward, you know what I'm saying? James Harden, he was in the news talking about he wanted to get out of Philadelphia,
Yeah.
talking about the GM was a liar, even though that was the same GM from Houston or whatever.
That he embraced.
That he
The hug,
embraced.
he got out
This
the
guy.
private jet.
Yeah.
So now he's talking about he want to get out of there, and then why he calling him a liar and putting his name all out in the street. So the GM on the slide goes back and he goes back and hires
Signs
Oubre.
Signs
Right.
Kelly Oubre.
Signs
Signs
Oubre.
Kelly Oubre to Philadelphia. So now he's on the squad. He got to look at that guy and
And
coach,
the ex
and the ex
at the game.
And the
With the
kids.
kids.
and the kids. And the cold part about it though is if he sits out, he loses money.
Yeah.
That's the other
Millions.
part. Millions. So he can't just pout and sit out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he got to
that's-
play the game.
Yeah, that was a bad thing to call that man a liar on TV like that, huh?
Hey,
was tough,
it's
bro.
chess, not checkers.
and they own the stuff.
You guys want to expound on that?
Nothing.
Styles or Dwayne? You guys?
I ain't got much on that.
You ain't got much on it.
Yeah.
It's a business at the end of the day, man. And it's like, man, if your personal is interfering with the business, then this is kind of just, I don't know. You kind of gotta, hey man, just take it on the chin, dog. Take it on the chin.
Right, and move on.
Yeah.
Blame it on
tough,
the last year.
It's tough, man. Shit.
What you got? What you got?
I
Wade
did
D?
see her. She was an attractive young lady.
Yeah, you said it multiple times,
She
man.
was an attractive young lady. Look, would have been my treat if I was if I wasn't married to the beautiful queen whose birthday's coming up next week. Look,
Talk about it.
Happy birthday, young queen.
Happy
But
birthday.
it's coming up. Not yet, but in a week. But
Yeah, you better throw that in.
Happy birthday.
but man, that's crazy. That's crazy that Oubre did what he did, and she chose
Well,
up.
did
Oubre didn't do nothing wrong.
She just
But
brought
just
him
shot
into
up.
the
She chose up.
Yeah, she
Nah, not
chose
really.
up.
Hey.
Man,
And he created a family. It happens that way sometimes.
bro.
You know what I'm
They was
saying?
at a party. Who knows what he was on at that party?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
How many different girls was James Harden talking to at that party?
Yeah, they said at the little wedding or whatever it was, he was trying to stop the party. Look,
Yeah, he said he was.
he was trying to boot everybody out of the party when she got taken.
When she left with the
Listen, I
boy,
didn't- man.
how'd that shoulder tap go? Like, hey man, she go.
Hey, girl, wrong. Look,
Y'all sit here drinking my alcohol and
where's Sky at? Where's she at? Where's she at?
pulling the plugs and everything.
Hey man, we about to go on a little serious note, man. Because that next one I don't really want to talk about, man. Jimmy Butler, I don't want to talk about his media day presentations.
tough, dog.
These last 2 years, he came with some braids, did some dreads that was crazy. Then he
He
just
said he's emo.
we gonna skip that.
He's
I don't
weird
really-
though.
Hey, his little perm, look.
Big worm, big
His
perm.
press was solid, look. He was reminding me of
Money Mike.
Not Money Mike. When Snoop Dogg had his permed out when Baby Boy, when he was pulling up and he rolled the window down and was about to dump on him, baby. He had the press. I'm like,
No, he
look,
had the Shirley's though.
nah, he had the press. I thought he had his press
Was it all
down.
the way pressed up?
I thought it was all the way
During
pressed
the
up
show,
when he was
y'all
about to
like
dump.
Bone Thugs and
When he
Harmony,
rolled the window
man.
down like, and stopped the car, and then he rolled the window like,
Yeah.
and he started dumping on. I thought he had it straight. And I'm like, that's what he reminded me of.
I did that. That's
like,
a,
bruh.
I don't. Hey, to each their own, man. That looked crazy to me, though, man.
What we talking
I
about?
thought it was like the Shogun of Harlem. Sure enough, like, who's the
Hey, he made
best?
an
That look bad, man.
No, for sure.
He
He's
got
a hooper.
millions though, man. So hey, you do what you want with your millions, fam.
No, that's hard to paint, man.
You know what? I gotta respect that because they're in Miami. You don't hear nothing about that team. You know, he does his media thing, but
Pat Riley, dog.
yeah, but they solid. You know,
Pat Riley ain't no joke. He come from the old school.
I don't know, straight up. Old school
Hey, he was gonna
mafia.
sweat that perm out because they was gonna be on the lines right after media
two
day.
a day,
Y'all
huh?
know
It's
conditioning.
finna turn into that
We
soul
running,
glow.
look.
You gotta run to South Beach,
Hey,
feeling the
run it,
heat.
you know what it is.
Right.
After media day, look, we out there.
Hey,
It was gonna be
man.
drippy after that. Look, it was gonna be look.
So, hard to paint, fellas. They now come out and say that they found Tupac's killer.
Ooh,
oh yeah. Come on, this ain't news.
it ain't news either.
Is it real? Is it fake news? Is it real? And what's going
Fake
on?
news.
Fake news. Dude, Ben said that he was a part of that situation.
Right.
He Ben said that years ago.
So what's the holdup been?
Vegas PD all of a sudden figured, oh yeah. The thing is, the only thing that trips me out about this whole situation is the fact that they're saying that the fact that they did the raid on his house. So that makes me believe that either he has some shells or he had the weapons still sitting around after all that time, probably bragging on it, like this the one we used that night or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Which is not true.
you know what I'm saying?
Which is not
So
true.
I mean, that's the only thing that I could think it could be. But besides that, he had been said that
He's
he was a
60
part of
years
it.
old now. He's all old and can't really even talk that good.
I mean,
man.
but he was a shot caller from the South Side. So yeah,
What was that? 96 when it happened? 30 years
96,
ago.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
That's a long time ago.
You don't think he's the guy?
So what's your take on it, Styles?
I mean, I don't really want to get up into the drama of it, but I'm just like, man, I think they really want to pin it on somebody. I think it's just like where it's one of those things. It's like we gotta put it on somebody. You know
Somebody
what I'm saying?
did
Like,
it though.
Yeah, they did. I don't think it's bro though. You're not going. His house got raided, and he still got the murder weapon. Oh,
I don't
this
know.
woman-
We don't know
I'm
what
just
they
like,
found
come
in
on,
there.
bro. You're not keeping, bro. If you did do it, bro, you're what?
Yeah.
You're throwing
They're
everything.
about to indict him. He's going to jail.
Yeah.
All the association that he was a part of, bro. They know. Oh yeah, bro. Get rid of everything. This, that, man. Nah.
Yeah,
I
agree where he's coming from.
And that's if that happened. But
what was he benefiting from for keeping it? What was he gonna do? Auction it off? Oh, this is the gun who shot.
We don't know if that's the case. We don't know what they went in there to.
Right.
No, I feel that.
You know what I mean?
They could be trying to raid hard drives and stuff like that too, though, because everything they trying to raid that digital. And stuff.
It's just interesting after 30 years that now that they say that they found him. That's just the part which I still don't ever understand. I don't even know if it is that guy, but if it is, what I'm saying is, as busy as Las Vegas is every time I go there, I don't know how anybody cannot see what's happening.
Right.
There's so many cars and people everywhere.
It's active.
And it's the fight night weekend and everything.
Right.
And it was in like a 10-car caravan.
Yeah,
But look, the thing is about it though, this story has been around since at least the early. I mean, since the
at least 2000s.
At least the 2000s. I gotta say, man.
I agree.
Murder rap. That situation came out a long time ago. I mean, everybody knew that they was beefing. I heard about the backstory about them beefing and having the fights over the medallions long time ago because there was supposed to be a bounty on the medallions. You know what I'm saying? The death row chains. Remember, everybody had a chain back then. Yeah. And there was a bounty on them chains, and that's what I heard it was about. Was that somebody snatched a chain, and they seen the dude in Vegas, and the dude that they saw,
who snatched the chain, was the dude who was getting
beat. Right. His uncle's a shot caller. Right. The other part about this is that they all grow up in the same area. So Suge and old boy know each other. They've been knew each other since they was kids. They all grew up in the same area. Yeah. I think the fact that this guy, he did interviews, he said he was a part of it. You know what I'm saying? And he was supposed to have immunity from it because it was the feds or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's at that level. The why Las Vegas PD drug their feet until now to really do something about it because it's a part of their jurisdiction too. I don't know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but
that's
I think
the craziest part though.
No, the other interesting side of that is they said that I looked at something, and this is how crazy the internet is. There was a Tupac double that was there. That was like at the car window with Tupac that looked like him, and they said that's the guy that actually it wasn't really Pac. They're saying Tupac is still. Now I know you guys have seen the different things that say he's still alive.
Yeah,
in Mexico,
his daughter said he's still alive.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
What?
Yes, she did.
I really, really believe.
I didn't even know he had a daughter.
I really believe he could be, but that was just because we didn't have no funeral, we didn't have no caskets, we didn't have.
You didn't see the body, huh?
We didn't see no body. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
And if he did surface back now, he's not. It can't be held against him because it's more than 10 years.
I thought it was.
But then dude wouldn't go to jail for murder either, though.
That's true too. So who knows?
But I think
I don't know if
I think Tupac's gone, man.
You think he's gone?
I think he's gone because of the fact that I know a lot of people that knew him. I ain't gonna say I know a lot of people. I seen a lot of people that know him, and especially to see how Shock G, the relationship they have, you know what I'm saying, and him. I seen an interview with him talking about Tupac and the service that they had. That was just a family, you know what I'm saying? Keisha Cole, who knew him, and she talked about the service. She was there at the service that they had.
But you don't think everything is sometimes made for TV?
I think it could be made for TV, but Pac was the type of person, he had that type of energy that you can't contain it.
If he would have, you saying if he was gone,
especially
he'd have been like,
this whole time was seeing music the way it went. Oh, I'm not think he gonna say something?
You think he wouldn't say nothing when all these guys was running around in skirts and all that? You think the skirt era? You think Tupac would be quiet about that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna say
it just depends on what he was offered. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. What if at that time he was rolled off for a Billy? At that time, a bill of that days was a lot.
He was what?
What if they was offering him a Billy?
Oh, offering him a Billy to go
because
away?
of the impact he was having. He was having almost like
his impact. He was taking over the world.
He was almost having like what's the name? LA's. Oh boy.
Nipsey?
Nipsey. He was having a Nipsey run.
He was bigger than Nipsey.
Yeah. I'm saying. Yeah. Agree.
I don't think.
No, that's tough though, man. They offered him.
He was having a Malcolm X.
What they do to Magic Johnson? That's another thing. Magic Johnson became one of the most successful businessmen ever in the history of the world after what he retired from the NBA for. Yeah. And all of a sudden he looks as healthy as an ox.
And all of us, ain't got no cure for it.
Right. So I'm just like,
paying.
I'm like that things that make you go, is what I'll say. So I'm not
healed,
saying
man.
Tupac either way. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
me
they
either.
keep making reference that he's alive. Why do they keep doing that?
I don't think
That's tough.
I think the brother's dead, man.
Give me some DNA or something. I'll believe it. I can't just believe it. Oh, yeah, he's still alive, living in Mexico somewhere.
Hey, next topic, man. They got the robots now. His name is Q6. And he's against the lethal shooter. Everybody knows him, the dude, the lethal shooter that shoots.
Ain't that what his name is? Or something like that?
And this thing is shooting from deep, making it.
That's crazy.
What is the world coming to?
I don't know, man.
Somebody got to help me with this because I watched it like 20 times.
Yeah,
the robot only missed one shot.
And I think they intentionally made it.
On the little hoop, too.
I
Right.
think they intentionally made
Philip,
it.
I want you to expound on it first, Styles.
It was already crazy when we seen, you know what I'm saying, I Robot, man, and Will Smith and them, and seeing what them cats was doing. And, I didn't think that the robots was really finna, get into what we got going on, and seeing the robots at the at SoFi.
Yeah.
Bro, did you guys see that, bro?
Yes.
Sitting in the
The
stands.
people at the Rams Stadium.
They were
Sitting
putting
there,
on the-
bro,
yeah.
sitting in the
There's
seats,
a new
bro.
movie out with the robot.
Walking
with
out
half
there and
bodies with the
stuff.
half head. And they were
Dog,
having
it
them
looked like RoboCop
No,
with
they
the
do with the bald head and stuff.
Right.
It look weird, bro.
Yeah.
But it's just like to see that, you know what I'm saying, and to see iRobot and then to see them kind of start to creep into our society and stuff. We got robots hooping, dog. Like what? So what we was talking about earlier, the robots versus humans. You know what I'm saying? That would be the craziest game in the world, bro.
Yeah, it would.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying? He's not even shooting off of it's like we shoot off of, like, you know what I'm saying, mechanics, feel, and all that stuff, but they're shooting off of straight it's chemistry.
Yeah, mathematics.
Geometry. You know what I'm saying? Like he's making it every time. Like it's sick.
What if you had a robot that had Iverson's handles?
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't
Where
that
they
be?
can walk?
Yeah, that can walk
Oh,
and run.
that's scary.
And had to, you know what I'm
Because
saying?
what if it malfunctions? It goes crazy.
It slaps you.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. Don't every time you deal with robots in movies, somehow they end up going crazy and switching their style up when they were supposed to be nice.
Oh no, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's the part that's
That's why I was
scary.
scared of them facts at SoFi. I was scared of them folks at SoFi. I was like, man, this looks crazy, man.
Hey, Wayne D always says,
Anything on television you see, please believe. Oh, it happens in real life.
yes,
Absolutely.
that's his
100%.
thing
Ain't
right
no,
there.
Ain't no FM. You could call me, what do they call them
It's
people?
conspiracy
A
theorist?
conspiracy theorist
Man,
at
that's
all.
real
But
talk,
look,
bro.
I promise you, anything you saw on television, they have it. Personally. So I believe it's out there.
I'm
The Jetsons
flabbergasted
came
by
out in
it.
what, the 80s or what, the 90s?
Yeah.
Early
The
90s?
80s,
Was
90s,
Electric Car?
90s, yeah.
They was on FaceTime in the Jetsons, bro.
They were.
Yeah, and they also had Rosie, the maid that was the
robot.
the
It was
robot.
Oh yeah, in effect.
Right,
Yeah.
and then they also had the flying cars where they flying to work, all that stuff. Yeah,
Yep.
all that, and then The Simpsons is. I just never watched that many episodes with the fact that all this stuff that happened in The Simpsons,
That's a
me
little
growing
different.
up,
Yeah, that's crazy.
is happening right now in real life. That the Kobe Bryant thing really messed me up. I couldn't believe that.
I haven't seen that one yet.
I never saw
I
the
don't know if I can
episode.
take it,
Are we
bro.
saying Star Trek is real?
Huh?
I believe Star Trek is real.
They already done said the aliens is out here, bro.
No, Star Trek though.
I believe it's real.
They're flying through this galaxy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Going
put it.
planet to
I
planet.
wouldn't put it
There's
past.
somebody out there patrolling
I
the
wouldn't
space.
put- I
you know what I'm
wouldn't
saying,
put
trying
past-
to take care of stuff.
I don't know what they look like.
Crazy,
Right.
man.
I believe
real
they're
talk.
teleporting.
Hey, so
I
so
believe
put,
teleporting is 100% real.
so put it to you like this,
They don't
okay?
black holes.
If they can clone animals, and how do we know that the animals that they've cloned, we're not eating those cloned animals?
That's only what they're telling us.
The animal that they cloned was the
The
cloned
cloned
animal
animal
was
was
eating
eating
the
all
real
animals.
animal.
Or that we ate the cloned animal that they sold?
I mean, that's what GMO is, ain't it?
I'm just
I believe
I'm
that's
just
what it is.
saying.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
Pretty
that's,
much,
That's
it
all I'm
is.
saying. Is like, how do
See,
we
but
know?
that's just like plants. But you know what I'm saying? You take
Yeah.
it a step further.
Right, but what I'm
But
saying
they-
No, they
is,
said they selling
They
the
said
meat
meat.
now.
Ooh.
Yeah, in California
Yeah.
for sure. I already know.
And they said and they said no, he's not lying. And when they said on any farm, and this is even with not vegetarian.
That is
what is
crazy.
it called? Organic. They said only 10% of your crop have to be organic. and then you can count anything outside of that, then it's all organic. 80% of your crop cannot be organic, but if 20% of it is, you can put all the other 80%.
That's
you
fake.
Can label
You said you're
organic.
vegetarian?
That's 100%
No,
fake.
I'm
then.
saying I'm not vegetarian,
Oh,
but that's how it is.
Right.
No, but
Your
I'm saying
crop
that's
can be
fake though.
Agree.
You
Your
get
crop can be
80% of it's not organic, but it says
80% of
organic.
it, but it says organic.
I know they got a lot
That's
of
wild.
loopholes like
So
that.
should we
yeah.
not eat food anymore?
We have
Remember
to.
we had this study? Remember when we had the question?
The thing is to grow your own and
What
raise your
sense
own.
Is that it?
Oh yeah, what sense?
What
you
sense
look?
would you want? Would you not want? Mine, I promise you, I would not want to taste. Or was it?
You're going back to it, yeah.
I would not. It was taste.
You
hear,
said you
sight.
didn't want to taste
Yeah, because I'm like, if I don't taste the food
or
but
feel. I want to feel.
No,
You gotta
mine
feel.
was taste. Mine was if I ate it in my body and it tastes or it did something to my body rather than me tasting it, like because we eat for taste.
That's facts.
We don't eat for.
I think I'm gonna have to
this
go
does
with
something to
taste
my
too,
body.
bro.
I think vegetarians and all them, they do for what it does for their body.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they claim it does for your body. But I would eat
They
for
be eating
taste.
crazy
Hey, we do
stuff, so,
really eat
yeah, I
for
believe
taste,
it.
huh?
We eat for taste, no matter what it is. We eat, we drink,
We season the food. You
we
know what I'm
eat for
saying?
taste.
Like,
And
man,
after
taste
it's
like
already
it don't
seasoned.
taste good.
After it's supposed to be
Right.
already seasoned.
Man, Columbus went all the way around the world to get some spices. So
Facts. There was war over spices.
yeah, there was wars
Salt
over spices.
and pepper and
yeah.
stuff. There was wars over that stuff.
So I got a question. What's the best
That's
spice?
real.
Salt.
I'm Johnny, and
Full wars over salt.
I'm Johnny
Yep.
for sure.
I'm Johnny's.
I'm Johnny for sure.
Oh, you mean what's the
you're
season?
best-
Oh, is
oh,
it?
the- my-
What's the best
I got
seasoning?
deep.
What's the best seasoning?
Salt, look.
They talking about seasoning.
salt,
I don't put salt
Shout
on
out.
mine.
Hey, shout out to Seattle's what's it called? Seattle's Metropolitan it's a mix, but it's like Seattle's garlic seasoning, and it's from Seattle, Washington. But it's in this little green pouch. It's the best seasoning on earth
For garlic fries or
for everything.
Okay.
You can use
What
it
is
on
it called?
everything.
What is it called?
Seattle's garlic seasoning.
I
Yeah.
ain't heard of that. But what's your favorite seasoning?
What's my favorite seasoning?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. Cinnamon?
Obey?
Cinnamon?
Hey, cinnamon's actually.
Hey, I like
man,
cinnamon's
I be having a lot of
good.
cinnamon.
What do you put cinnamon on?
I mean,
lot
you
of
know,
stuff.
you put cinnamon in a lot of stuff, but I say
Horchata.
cinnamon because cinnamon
Horchatas?
regulates your sugar. You know, regulates your blood sugar. Though. So
Heard you, okay.
yeah.
That's-
I mean, you want me to
I
say
ain't never-
Johnny's? I don't know.
No,
No,
you want me to
spices
say
on.
it. I'm asking.
I don't be going through the cabinets like, oh yeah, this no
Hold up.
I got that oregano right here.
Hold up. So I'm saying when you eat your food,
Louisiana.
you put no seasoning on it. It's already done.
Oh yeah. You mean seasoning like that?
Right. What's your
Yeah.
favorite
I mean,
seasoning?
salt, pepper. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
salt, pepper. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's the
What's
normal.
yours?
My favorite seasoning, period. As far as the
Yeah, did you like the-
Yeah, I like salt.
Okay. What about you?
I'm Johnny's.
Yeah, so when you said cinnamon, I'm like cinnamon toast crunch. I'm like, what? What do you put? What do you put?
I never thought about a spice though. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
That
I
was
mean,
tough.
Spice
just
Girls, you know what I'm saying?
posh
Ice
spice.
Spice.
His
you know
head
what
is
I'm
in the
saying?
gut.
What's the red? What's the girl? Is it red spice? The girl?
No, Ice
That's
Spice.
Ice
Ice
Spice.
Spice.
Ice Spice.
I don't even know the rapper, but I'm like, I know there's another one.
Right.
Something spice.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even listen to it.
Hey man,
Shout out to my homie Spice Mike, you know what I'm saying? Out there
Spice
getting
Mike.
it. You know what I mean?
Big shout out.
Hey, so we gonna go into you know what time it is, y'all. We're gonna go into a special place where we got. But before we go there, though, we want to talk to Styles a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Styles is an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Styles is under the age of 30, and he has his own business
Yes.
where he details the heck out of cars.
Yes, sir.
And he comes to you, and he don't even ask you to use your water,
No.
your soap, your towels. He has everything fully equipped in his truck,
Yes, sir.
and he does it from top to bottom.
Yeah.
It's a real business.
Can you
elaborate and let
can
us
you
know.
expound
Yeah.
to the people about
what you do.
Styles detailing?
Yeah.
There's so many different components, man. I was gonna say, which I guess area would you want me to go in depth about?
Just your whole how it started.
Let's talk about the history a little bit. Let's
Yeah.
hear
Oh
you
well,
got in.
the history I was gonna say, and this is just for a lot of you kids that's out there, man, and you know what I'm saying. You feel like you getting out of school, either whether it's high school, college, whatever, and you kind of just feel like you don't know, what to do. You know, I say doing something is better than doing nothing. But my father came home, man. I was just home from in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? I had a basketball scholarship in college, but I would come home in the summers, just be kicking it, and I'd be sleep on the couch. He wake up, he worked for Boeing, man. Just retired from Boeing, actually. Shout out Pops, man, doing his thing. But yeah, man, he worked for Boeing for years. So he would wake up at like around 4:30, bro. He see me on the couch and this dude would wake me up, bro, 4:30, 5 o'clock, and be like, man, what you doing sleeping on the couch? I'm like, I mean, there ain't no other place to sleep, man. I'm like, I got my house in Everett and whatnot, but I'm like, I'm just coming down to Seattle for the weekend, come kick it or whatever. Oh, man, you need to go to your house and stuff. And if you're going to be over here, you need to be waking up, going to work. I'm like, well, what you want me to do, bro? And, you could be washing cars or whatever. So it really all stemmed from that. You could be washing cars or whatever. So I really just started washing cars. I would show up at people's house. I'd use their water, you know what I'm saying, and wash their car or whatever. And then it got upgraded to, I should start vacuuming folks' cars and stuff like that. So we start vacuuming. And then from there it was, let me start doing my own thing. Then I got a generator, you know what I'm saying? Okay. We don't need your power. So it's like, I feel like I was a step above just hey, let's wash your car. We going to vacuum it. We going to use our own power, all that. Then we went a step above. We got our own pressure washer, you know what I'm saying? I'm packing it in my little Infinity, man. I'm taking it everywhere. Went a step above that, got a van, you know what I'm saying? We got everything equipped in there. And that's when I really kind of took off, was when I got the van and we just had everything we needed. We had towels, soaps, all our conditioners for everything, man. We got steam cleaners, all of that stuff. And it just, I don't know, man. I just kind of had that will to I just wanted to be able to, work for myself. I never was a guy that said I wanted to work for somebody else, you know what I'm saying? So that was my biggest thing. I didn't want to have somebody to tell me when I can go, where I could go, when I had to do, if I have to do, so... for you kids that, you know what I'm saying, want to do your own thing, man, just for me, I would just say that, you know what I'm saying, detailing it's a huge industry and a
need.
It is a need. It is a need. A lot of people want their cars clean, you know what I'm saying? And you start from your, I won't tell you the whole business model, but I'll just tell you this way, man. I mean, start with your aunties, uncles, moms, and dads, you know what I'm saying? And just, and from there, it just expands. We do a little bit of marketing, but most of our stuff is word of mouth, man. And I've been in business going on 7 years, bro.
Did you? Yeah, salute that.
Thank you, man.
Before starting this, did you have a vision that you had in place, or you was just just going and everything?
It's so funny, and it's like I almost we've been in business 7 years, and thank God we've been in business that long. But it's like, bro, I really do feel if I were to have there's so many people that market and do their stuff so much different. Like they be like, I want to be a detailer, and then they market and they do put these things in place to be, you know what I'm saying, a few steps ahead of where I was when I started. But no, I didn't have no vision, bro. I just was like, I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, have my own money to do this and that. You know what I'm saying? My mom was tired of me asking for gas money and all types of stuff. So when she would tell me, man, you need to get your own money, things just started to hit differently, man, when you got a little bit older, you know what I'm saying? I was 20 years old with a little daughter, bro. So it was like, when you hear your parents tell you need to get your own money and you need to do your own this, and I'm like, dang, she is right. I got a kid. I need to provide. I need to be, able to have her look at me and be like, oh, my dad's going to work for me, for us. You know what I'm saying? And now having my wife and my other kids and stuff, you know what I'm saying? They like, oh yeah, we see daddy go up and go to work. My son, he's only 3 years old, and I call him when I'm at work. He be like, daddy, you washing the car? I'm like, yep. So it's just good to, have that out there. But no vision, no, bro. No vision. Just kind of went one day at a time to the next day. And then, of course now, we got, more marketing strategies and stuff in place to try to be up there with the best of them, man. All the good guys out there. But yeah, man, just put one foot in front of the other, man, and you keep it rolling, man.
That's good. I was gonna ask you, what if you could encourage an individual out there who don't have any direction,
right?
Because your story is kind of the same as mine. I didn't want to work for nobody. That's why I went into barbering. I wanted to kind of set my own schedule, and I didn't have a vision for it myself. I kind of just went out there, and as I got going, vision started to come to me what I wanted it to look like.
Right.
But me stepping out there by faith, just doing it.
Bro, you just get out there and you just start going, man.
Like you said, to put one step ahead, one step at a time,
right.
And then eventually a balloon to.
Right.
I've been in business. Me and my brother's been there 11 years now.
Come on.
But it took one step at a time, and we got a chair, got a booth, and eventually it bloomed to this big old thing. So it's very doable.
Oh yeah.
But like I say, in discipline, I tell, and for me, I would tell any individual, availability and discipline is the two things that
Absolutely.
I need. If you're available and you're disciplined, willing to listen, sky's the limit on where you can go. Money will come, people will come. And so that's what I tell young people all the time. Like, if you're available and you're disciplined.
They definitely want to know if you're available, man.
I'll say, commitment,
Consistency, available, and discipline.
Yeah.
You can go.
I got a question for you.
And it's that, whatchamacallit, too. My fault to cut you off, RK, but I was going to say it's that, I wouldn't say like a gift to gab, but it's your personality. People want to, a lot of times they don't really buy the service, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and they do, they want a good haircut, they want a good detail, but it's like, if you could give me good conversation, look me in my eye when you talk to me, you know what I'm saying? Speak boldly, you know what I'm saying? All that type of things. Those things go a long way. Like, I've worked with a lot of people that have gave me referrals and stuff, and after the referral is given, they don't know what to expect, but it's once I show up, I perform at the best of my ability with the, with the talk and all that. That's what really can sell,
So I was going to ask you, what challenges have you had? Like, what are some of the challenges you've overcome in your process?
I was going to say, man, lots of challenges. I was going to say, I mean, life is going, present you challenges, and I'm a firm believer, just as a Christian man, that, I'm saying, that us as Christians, we are going to go through trials, man, and Jesus, he died on the cross for us, bro. So he went through the ultimate sacrifice. So it's like, man, we're going to have to sacrifice some things too, man. And I've went through, I've had my van stolen. You know what I'm saying? I had to recover my van again. I had to get a brand new van after I got my van stolen. Then I'm rocking 2 vans. It's only me working. I'm trying to, figure out, what am I going to do with the other van? I'm doing this and that, you know what I'm saying? So I sell the other van to keep myself afloat and whatnot. Man, I've had insurance problems, man, where it's like, okay, how much insurance do I need? It's, okay, maybe I should cut back this clause or whatever, because, we're not really driving people's cars that much. So maybe I should take off the we're driving your car clause or whatever. We've had that, man. We have a subscription-based service. When we first started off our subscriptions, monthly subscriptions, I was going to say we had like up to 22 subscribers. We got down to like 10, under 10, and you know what I'm saying? And your subscriptions, that's like the bulk of your business once you start getting them and stuff. But I've had that. I've had, man, times where I've been hurt, you know what I'm saying? I had a side-by-side. I crashed my side-by-side. I messed my leg up. I couldn't go to work, you know what I'm saying? And if you ain't at work, you know what I'm saying? You don't make no money. And, now we're blessed. I have 2 workers working for me now. Man, thank you, bro. And I've had workers work. I've had workers quit, gain workers. It's a business, you know what I'm saying? So you have, that turnover, you know what I'm saying, in work, where it's like people, they be there for you, then they're not there for you. And not to say that it's like they're not there because they don't want to be, but it's, I don't know, sometimes people got another opportunity that they feel that is going, help their life out, and people got to support families and stuff. But
seems like you've been through it though, and you made it through. So that's a beautiful thing.
I've been in business. Yeah, so I'll just say that, man. It's like you ain't going. It's not real business unless you go through some things, bro.
That's right.
If you ain't going through nothing, it's not a real business, bro. It's not.
Yeah. One thing I can, and this encourage you to continue to do what you do. For me, mine was the legacy that I leave behind. I got people coming to me asking me, like, man, what can I do to be a barber? Right. Little ones, like, man, I'm inspired to be a barber just because of what I come into the shop and see you. Right. And so for me, for you to deposit that same thing into an individual, because there's somebody out here who you're not looking at, who's looking at you like, oh man, I might want a detail card. Or I might, that legacy that you're leaving on. And another thing is also going to work. When I first started working, I was working to provide. I was working to get a finance. I was working. I need to cut your hair for me to make this rent. I need to cut your hair for me to put food on the table. I need to do this. And then when I changed my lens from not only I need this money, for whatever comes my way, comes my way. So now when I go to work, it's a joy. I find it as a hobby.
Come on.
So me working as my own entrepreneur as a barber, it's a hobby to me.
Right.
I would encourage you to look at it as a hobby, because you will always wake up, I'm okay with whatever. I'm content. Whether I get 1 car wash or I get 50 car washes in a month. I'm content whatever comes my way, because I'm okay with it.
No,
you know
absolutely, man.
And so I would encourage you on that. Like, if you find it as a hobby,
anything they used to say, man, anything that you can find joy, if you can find joy in doing it, you know what I'm saying, you could do it forever. Yeah. You could do it forever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you could cut hair till you was 80, bro. Yeah. Just to really, you could wash cars, you know what I'm saying? I won't say to your 80, it's a little bit more physical, but with the right team and stuff, you could be in that industry for a very long time, bro. It's all about what you find joy in. You find joy in, you know what I'm saying? Dave, you do sales, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like and I'm technically in sales too, but it's like, man, like when you sell that customer that service and they really feel like that joy and, I just got something that can help me. I just got some security that can help me. I just got a car wash that can help me. I just got a haircut that can help my appearance, all that stuff. You know, people, they like to feel that, man. It feels good to them, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
How can the
It makes you
people?
feel
How
good.
can the people get in contact with you? Like, how do we?
Oh,
how do we
very
advertise
simple.
so that you can get subscriptions or you can build. You can
Very
build it.
simple. I was gonna say, so we are on all social platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. You just type in Styles Car Detail, Styles Car Wash and Detail. However you want to type in, we're gonna pull up. We got a couple different locations. Google, you know what I'm saying? Yelp, you can find us. We got multiple reviews, and we'd like you to leave one too. But yeah, I was gonna say it's real easy to get in contact with us. Like I said, Styles Car Detail, Styles Car Wash and Detail, and yeah, we're usually able to service you within the week or that next week. So heck yeah, man, please hit us up. I was gonna say we'll get you right, man. You know, whatever you driving, we detail from Honda Accord all the way up to the Lambo. So it's whatever you got, we got you. We got something for you.
Huge shout out to Philip Maxey,
Man, no,
aka
thanks, man. I
Styles,
appreciate
man.
y'all for having me, man. It's
You know
good to
what
be
I'm
in the house,
saying?
man.
Sir.
With being my little cousin and watching him grow up from different challenges in school as a young kid, and to watch him blossom into a young man and has his own family and his own business, man.
You're grown now,
we
man.
We salute you, bro.
Grown now.
We
Thank
salute
you.
you, and
Thank
we,
you.
we definitely respect it, man. It's much love and respect. I'm a person that gets my cars done, and he does a second to none job, man. And
I appreciate that.
Sometimes he's just, even when you ain't got an appointment, he'll find a way to get there. Or even if he forgets about your appointment, and then you make him remember, he'll do it up. He'll take care of you.
No, for
and
sure.
And then also,
For sure.
if there is anything that's not right, he'll make it right.
Absolutely.
So that's a lot of times you deal with people in business that there are clauses and sometimes makes you never want to go back. But that's like you said, you put your sign out there. Now I see you got the little man waving.
Oh, yeah.
Like the blower, like the dealerships when they're trying to track you down to come get you, come get a car from
Yeah,
there.
you peeped on
Yo,
this.
come on, man. I pay attention to everything, man.
Heck yeah.
I'm
No,
proud of
that's
you,
the
dog.
way,
I'm
man.
really proud of
It's
you.
all about that appearance, man.
But we're going to open this up to this part right here, man. We are going to a place. What is it called?
Come and go with me.
It's called Rapid Fire.
Rapid Fire.
man.
Come on, bro.
Come on. Let's do it.
Start one, sit one, cut one. Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders, Joe Montana.
Say it again. Start one.
Sit one, cut one.
Sit one, cut one. Give me my names again.
Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders, Joe Montana.
We're talking football then.
We're talking football.
Because two of those guys are two-way players.
Yeah, they are.
I'm starting Bo. I'm
You
starting
stuttering?
Bo, and I'm cutting Joe Montana.
Who are you sitting?
I'm sitting Deion, but I'm cutting Joe Montana.
Okay. What about you, RK?
This is so tough.
Yeah.
I might be starting Deion. But
Ooh, I'm stumping him right now. I'm winning.
Yeah. This is cold, man. I'll say I'm starting Joe Montana.
Okay.
I was just finished.
Hey, he's proven. He's proven.
I'm sitting Bo and I'm cutting Deion.
Oh, Coach Prime. Oh, man. Styles.
I hate to piggyback, but I'm starting Joe. I'm benching Bo, and I'm cutting Deion.
All right. Coach Prime's getting cut.
Yeah. I'll tell you why in a minute. But
No
go ahead.
wise. No wise.
Go ahead.
This is the next one. You guys ready?
ready.
King Griffey Jr., Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa. Start one, cut one, sit one.
It's easy.
Oh, that's easy.
It's easy.
I think everybody's starting King Griffey.
No,
I'm
this is
starting
you.
for sure Griffey.
Okay.
No steroids.
Oh, man. Come on.
And I gotta cut Sammy.
Who are you sitting?
You
And
said,
I'm sitting Bonds.
how you going to say no steroids when you support Canelo? But I digress.
But it ain't been proven. It's been proven with Bonds and Sammy.
I'm going Barry Bonds. Starting Barry Bonds. That's my guy.
You're right. It ain't the same.
I'm sitting King Griffey.
Okay.
And I'm cutting Sosa because I didn't like the dye job. So
okay.
They say the Michael Jackson.
You didn't have to go there, man. You didn't have to do that, man.
Philip.
Like the dye job.
Man, I'm starting Seattle's own, man. Ken Griffey. I'm going with Ken Griffey, man, for numerous reasons. But I was gonna say I'm starting King Griffey. I'm benching Barry, and I'm also cutting Sammy Sosa.
Everybody's cutting Sammy.
Everybody's cutting.
I didn't like that, man.
I like Sammy, man.
I don't like the Mike looking like.
You don't like the Mike looking like?
I don't like
got
the
a
Mike
light
looking
skin.
like.
Michael Jackson.
That's tough.
Prince. Whitney Houston.
I'm starting.
You're
Mike.
going to the concert
I already know.
and you're paying for it.
Oh, for sure.
You're watching it on TV.
What?
You're watching it on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And you watch it for free on TV.
Ain't no if and buts. Prince is definitely free.
Okay.
And I'm definitely going to Michael's concert.
Okay.
And I will pay pay-per-view for Whitney.
Okay.
I'll pay pay-per-view for Whitney.
I'm going.
Oh, it's tough, brother. Come on.
I've been to a Prince concert.
Okay.
Word?
Yeah.
But what
So
what are you doing?
So that makes it tough for me because I've had that experience.
Okay, so what are you doing?
So I am going to the Michael Jackson concert.
Okay.
What was the second option?
Pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view for Prince.
And then free.
And then free Whitney.
You're free in Whitney?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Phil.
I guess I go backwards then. I'm freeing Whitney. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'm definitely not.
Go ahead.
Pay-per-view. It's pay-per-view and then what's the other one?
And then going to the concert.
Going to the concert. Okay, so pay-per-view is going to be Prince. Yeah. I hate to say it because it's like, man, I love Prince, bro. That dude can play the guitar out of this world, bro.
Every instrument.
But I got to be able to see Mike hit that moonwalk. What?
Oh, my God. I wish the lifestyle that I have now that I had when Mike was
see
alive.
him hit that.
I would have been there. I would have paid. I mean, I would have flew. Let's go
whatever,
fly to
bro.
Vegas. Let's go fly to New York. Let's go fly to Indiana. I wish Michael Jackson was alive so I could see him.
I feel like when I got to see Chris Brown, I feel like I got to see like a portion of Mike, and he danced the whole.
Yeah.
Not a lot. The portion.
He's like Mike, but he's not Mike.
Yeah, he's not Mike. I agree.
Is he better than Mike?
I know what you're trying to do right now. I know what you're trying to do right now.
You can go there.
He's very much like him in a lot of different ways, but I'm not going to lie. He is nowhere near.
You don't know if he's nowhere near Mike because you don't know Mike like that.
Mean, bro?
You know Chris. But you don't know Mike like
let's stay in the rapid fire. Let's stay in the rapid fire.
Because I seen Chris Brown too. Like he was at a dance battle. Like I seen Chris Brown at a club. Like dancing against other people in the club.
That's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough.
like,
I seen him in concert.
And I seen him in a club. Like, what's up, Chris? I ain't say what's up to him. I know him like that.
You telling me that you're taking Chris Brown over?
Chris Brown.
You're taking him over to Thriller?
Yeah, Chris Brown, my guy.
In order, best actors: Will Smith, Denzel, Eddie Murphy.
Man.
Best actors?
You
Denzel.
should start, cut, sit. Denzel for sure.
He's the best.
Mm-hmm. Denzel. Will Smith, I give him number 2.
You say Eddie's the weakest?
Eddie's an actor, but I mean he got Bowfinger.
Yeah.
I'm going with Eddie.
The best?
I'm
going with Eddie, bro.
Eddie's real.
I'm going with Eddie, bro.
I mean, he's a comedian, but he's funny, but he's the best actor?
Yeah.
We're talking about entertainment.
You said Eddie won?
The best actor? Okay.
You said Eddie won?
I'm going Eddie 1. I'm going Denzel. I'm going Will Smith. But I'm gotta go with Eddie, bro. He's too funny, bro. Like
he's definitely funny.
I'm for sure echoing RK's list. Ain't no ifs and buts about it. Eddie's definitely 3 out of them too.
Come on, out of actors? Come on, man.
I don't know.
Eddie's definitely 3.
Could Eddie do Devil in the Blue Dress?
There's never been a movie like Coming to America.
And the who? I don't even know which movie.
You said Coming to America is your favorite movie of all time.
It is.
Guess who the stars that is?
Oh, I know who the star that is. but that's a comedy. That's not a drama.
Okay, but
I can't see Eddie movie doing There Will Be Blood.
I can't see him doing anything
you couldn't see Denzel doing Beverly Hills Cops.
Yeah.
None of them. No, you kidding.
I could.
No, man.
It wouldn't be that funny.
No, you couldn't.
It would not be that funny.
Which is why it wouldn't be a good
Axel
movie.
Foley would not be that funny.
But he could have did Nick Nolte, though.
I agree.
He could have been the Nick Nolte in that. Yeah.
And you couldn't see Denzel being Trading Places.
Huh?
You couldn't see Denzel being trading places.
But can you see?
can
Could you see Eddie Murphy doing Training Day?
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
You can't see Eddie Murphy doing no training day.
Could Denzel do Nutty Professor?
What was the Bible movie?
No,
Denzel do Nutty
he
Professor?
can't do
It's
Nutty
not funny.
Professor.
It's not a funny. What's that? And Eddie Murphy's not.
Will Smith
And
do
Eddie
it?
Murphy's not serious. I think.
Yeah,
To be honest with you,
that's the
I think
thing.
Will
Eddie
Smith
Murphy
could do both
is
of them.
serious when he wants to
I
be.
think Will Smith could do both of them. Will Smith could do the funny and he could do the serious. I think he could do both of them.
He couldn't do Nutty Professor.
Who will?
Yeah.
No, he couldn't.
Definitely Will could.
No,
Stop.
he couldn't.
Come on, y'all
he
not
couldn't.
I
kidding me.
mean, his King
He did
Richard's
Fresh
pretty good,
Prince.
but that's about it.
He was a Fresh Prince. What makes you think he couldn't do anything funny?
He couldn't do Nutty Professor.
No, he couldn't.
Come on, man.
I mean, it's not fair. It's not fair because they really excel in two different genres. I mean,
I agree.
you put Eddie Murphy in a
Serious role?
Yeah, you put him up against Richard Pryor or any other comedian. You say
I'm just talking about acting.
but you
period,
say
man.
acting. You talking drama. You talking about
I'm
some
just saying.
serious movies.
Acting includes drama, comedy, every single one. I'm saying.
What was the Bible movie? with
Your
Denzel?
best movie of all time can't be that movie, and he can't be the best.
A fact.
That's all I'm saying.
No, it's two different things.
Yeah.
because
Well, name a Denzel movie that should be your best movie of all time.
it can't be my best movie of all time if I said Coming to America is my best movie of all time.
That's
Which
my
was why
point.
he's trying to say
as
that.
an actor, I can know that. No, that's not. There's a difference though.
I'm listening.
There
That's
is
my
a
Eddie Murphy
difference.
movies.
There is a difference though.
Go ahead.
I mean, I can't see.
Let him talk,
I
let him
can't
talk.
see Eddie Murphy doing Training Day.
No.
You can't see anybody doing any movie that
But
they
I can see
didn't
that.
do.
But I can respect that performance that Eddie Murphy.
But I can see
that Denzel.
I can see Will Smith doing Training Day because he
could.
did Bad Boys.
Yeah.
But that don't mean he'd be good. Be great in Training Day.
I'm saying he wouldn't be bad.
I can see him
That don't mean he'd be
He wouldn't be
good.
bad.
But see,
He would be good.
But see, just good is not good enough if he's going to be a great actor, though,
I'm saying
right?
he would do great then. Just like he did the movie when he was him and it was his younger self fighting against each other. What movie
That
was
was
that?
crazy.
Gemini.
That
Yeah.
was crazy.
That was all right.
I'm just saying that was a good
I Am
movie.
Legend.
That
I
was
thought Gemini.
okay.
That was a good
It
movie.
was solid.
That was
It was a very
okay.
solid movie. It
Now,
was a solid movie.
That
I'm
movie.
gonna say
But
great.
what about Will Smith's performance in 7 Pounds?
It's a good movie.
Definitely a good movie.
It's a good movie.
What was 7? I can't remember.
When he died in the movie with the jellyfish and all that.
Right. When he had the
Oh no, that was good.
That was a good
Will-
movie.
See, that's the thing about Will Smith. Will Smith's catalog.
But
he has
also
good movies.
Denzel was good in the movie where his son had the sickness and he
He was
John
filthy.
Q?
in
Yeah,
that.
John Q.
Right.
John Q. I agree.
Now you gonna see-
But Pursuit of Happiness.
but Pursuit of
in the
Happiness.
same-
You see
in the
what I'm
same-
saying?
But what movie do we put Eddie Murphy in?
Eddie Murphy could have did.
Eddie Murphy can't do that role.
How come he
Exactly.
can't?
That's
just
why he
never-
don't do
he
them.
just-
He
He
never-
just
what
never.
movie?
Eddie Murphy did
Eddie
Mr.
coulda
Church.
did John Q.
Eddie Murphy did Mr. Church.
With a kid? With his son?
You don't even see Mr. Church.
I don't-
See,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
So
you guys
just
don't
named-
even
you
watch
named the
Eddie
movie-
Murphy
you named
drama
the movie that
movies.
Nobody
That's
saw.
because that's your favorite actor.
Who?
You was talking about Mr. Church and you said we ain't seen it, but I'm like, yeah, that's
Eddie Murphy's not my
you
favorite
seen it, we ain't
actor.
seen it because that's your favorite actor.
Eddie Murphy's not
Hold
my
on, let's
favorite actor.
continue.
Eddie
Hey,
Murphy
we'll
is-
come back to it. We're
Y'all,
gonna
you
come back
can't,
to it.
no. You can't tie me in and not say, because Coming to America is my favorite movie.
I just said
that Eddie Murphy got to be
just-
my favorite actor.
All I said
that
is
don't
that's
have to
what
be
you
the case.
said.
Hey, was
That's
Eddie
tough.
Murphy in that? Was
That don't have to be
it
the
with the
case.
You're
Golden-
right. You're right.
Exactly.
You're right.
What was Eddie Murphy in with the Golden?
It don't
have- it don't have-
with the little
The Golden
with the little
Child.
kid? The Golden
Golden
Child. Oh, yeah,
Child.
that's his only child movie, but that ain't his child. But
No, that ain't his only child movie.
what other child movie did he play
Eddie Murphy.
with the child in there?
He
Daddy
did multiple
Daycare,
movies
all
with
that.
children.
Man, y'all gotta stop.
I'm just
He
saying.
said Daddy Daycare.
Dr.
No,
Doolittle?
he did Dr.
Dr.
Doolittle.
Doolittle.
He also
I
did.
can give Dr. Doolittle.
He also 1,000 Words.
I'll never see
know if I-
Denzel do a Dr. Doolittle though.
I was thinking Will Smith do a Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah, that might not be
He
his
couldn't.
thing.
Will Smith
I don't.
would.
I don't.
Yeah, Will Smith would. Will Smith would do a lot of things though.
Here we go. Here we
definitely
go.
would.
Lamar Jackson.
Or Lamar Odom.
No. Lamar Jackson. Jalen Hurts. Patrick Mahomes. In order.
Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts.
There you go. Same here.
I'm gonna go Patty, Jalen, Lamar.
Jalen over Lamar.
Jalen over Lamar. Yeah.
Tim Duncan or KG?
KG.
With Greek Freak in there?
Tim Duncan or KG?
Damn, that's a big one. Sheesh. Dang, now that's a thinker right there. I'm going, dang, that was a good one. I know what I want to go.
Look,
but
go
I
with your
don't wanna
heart. Go with your heart.
I'm going to go KD or Yeah, I'm gonna go not KG. No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Tim Duncan.
Yeah, you was mixed between both of them.
He just said Cal's own.
I'm gonna go Tim Duncan, but I want KG. But I'm gonna go Tim Duncan.
Yeah, I'm going.
You can say both.
I'm going.
You can say both.
I'm going Tim Duncan.
That's close. That's a really close one.
Tim Duncan's just purely off resume.
You going easy, Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan.
Easy?
That resume.
You said just easy.
Resume.
Not even
That
close.
resume.
Kyrie or Iverson?
Iverson for sure.
Iverson for sure too.
Culture changer.
Yeah.
But hoop game.
Iverson still.
Iverson.
Hoop game?
Iverson still.
It's interesting. Okay.
Kyrie got that one move that's on Steph that's super filthy, but besides that, I'm gonna have to go with Iverson, man.
That one
see
step
what
back.
Iverson did?
No, when he hit the double,
Yeah.
like, oh man,
Yeah.
The rookie.
That was a cold
for
move.
sure.
Was the Iverson the Jordan though?
facts.
Yeah.
Penny Hardaway or Grant Hill?
Penny was an animal. But Grant Hill still kept not healthy. I'm going for sure Grant Hill.
I think that's what we're all talking about.
Projected
You have
where
to.
he could be. Grant Hill was an animal. But Penny,
He's the face of the league.
at one time. But at the same
Chris
time, I
Rock
think
was half
they
Penny.
was almost comparing Penny. They say Penny,
He was half Penny.
right.
Right.
No, right.
It was a different movement.
They said Penny could have topped Kobe Bryant.
Shaq said
But
that.
they agree.
Shaq said that.
We're
Yeah.
doing a lot right here. Only pod though.
But they said could have.
Only pod though.
Penny Hardaway or Grant Hill?
Oh, you waiting for my answer?
Yes.
All right, man. I say Penny.
Grant Hill. Just because the fuller. So, no, that's not because. But I'm going with Grant Hill. He was nasty.
Martin Luther King or Malcolm X?
You asked that before, but
Hey, this is
Malcolm.
tough, bro.
You went Malcolm X because he's a. What you say? You were a rebel. Well, this guy.
A rebel.
What you say? He was?
Did a rip.
Okay. Shit, what did you say? He was?
No, you mischaracterizing what I'm saying.
bad, look.
But Malcolm X for
You said
sure.
Malcolm X?
Yeah.
That's your guy?
I'm going. You know how I go with
Martin?
Come on, man.
What you got?
I go with Mr.
Martin.
King.
Man, bro, this is really tough, bro. It honestly is.
Yeah.
It's a tough
Oh,
one.
man.
You can say both.
I guess I'm going to have to. They both are so filthy in different ways.
And then my last one. This is a tough one. Gandhi or Mandela?
I'm going with Mandela because Gandhi used to do stuff to kids. So,
Yeah, I'm going with Mandela too, because Gandhi has said some racist stuff before.
He used to do stuff to kids,
We
bro.
all going with Mandela.
I can't do that, man.
And that is
Oh yeah, I heard
I
that.
gotta get my last
Can
one
we
though.
go with Obama?
No, I gotta get my last one in. Who is the greatest boxer of all time?
Greatest boxer of all time, Muhammad Ali. Nah, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson. Nah.
You heard it here.
I'm gonna go.
You're finna say
I'm
something.
gonna go Manny
so
Pacquiao.
wild.
Manny Pacquiao.
Man, what?
Manny Pacquiao was my guy.
Okay, Philip.
But I'm gonna go Muhammad Ali for sure.
Muhammad Ali.
I like Manny.
Philip.
He's top 5 of me.
I'm going to have to go with Muhammad, man.
I'm gonna go Muhammad.
And I'm gonna go with
Floyd.
Money Mayweather.
Sure.
So that's a good choice.
Yeah, solid for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, we appreciate Styles in the building with us today.
Yes, sir.
Huge shout out to him.
Appreciate you, King.
My
y'all,
brothers,
man.
R to the K,
What's happening?
Wayne D the Barber.
Come on.
What another beautiful episode is Poetry in Motion, gentlemen.
Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, we thank you for tuning in. Only Pod can judge us.
Yeah.
Only Pod can judge you. We out.
Blessings.
We out.